All right. Yeah. Okay. Who wants to start with America?
Solid A tier Civ. I think there's enough better Civs here to keep them out of the S tier, but this Civ's incredible.
Are
it
we
does everything
looking
you want to do.
before I'm still recording here, but are we looking for like an even distribution? Like, how do you guys want to do this?
I don't know. Whatever you want. I generally think it's about like power level more than distribution.
Yeah,
right?
I think
like,
similar Civs on similar power levels.
No,
should be
so
here.
I agree with that, but I'm just saying, like, if it's like a whole list of every Civ, like I'd put America probably pretty close to, I don't know, like fucking Sioux or something, like relatively, or maybe Aztec's a better example. But when there's less Civs, there's higher variance between tiers, right? So
I guess the point that I would make is like, let's take like America and then let's take like Mughals in their current state. Like that's a tier difference in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Absolutely. My point is actually that because the level's so high in this draft and that a lot of Civs got buffed and they're really good now, I think America might actually be because
interesting.
and I love this Civ, like genuinely, but I think they might be B now because just the quality of Civs, and this is why I asked if it's an even distribution.
Well, here's the counter argument to that. This is the tourney of the Civs in the tournament. How good they are for the tournament. Consistency is very important.
That's actually a really good point. Yeah.
America is a very consistent Civ.
I mean, if you're a weaker player, then high rolling is more important.
That is also true, for sure.
That is true, but America also high rolls.
For me, this is definitely an S tier Civ. It's like just don't look at the bonuses. Just look at how good your game is every time you play America.
No, I know that. I know.
Like, and looking at the bonuses, you can buy tiles, which makes your game incredibly consistent. Also, one thing I've been thinking about lately, Solix mentioned this as well. Start biases, I think, are sometimes a bit underrated, and America has one of the two extremely OP biases. It has river bias, and that's probably part of what makes the Civ so insane. You can just always play a great
ago and I had complete trash land. So also, I see it has no bias on.
It has no bias. I mean, base game it has river bias. Has it lost its river bias?
Allegedly, the doc is updated to all of the biases being 100% accurate now. So,
yeah.
All right. So Hawks' point is null. Anyway,
I was not a bad game on America. It's such a strong Civ. Like your settles come down.
Again, I love it. I love this Civ genuinely, but I'm looking at the list, guys. And if this is A, I don't know what goes in fucking C. I know what goes in D and F, but I don't know what goes in C if this is A.
I don't know.
Well, there's no way America's a B tier Civ in my opinion. Like
we can put it in A, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna get moved.
Sure.
Yeah, it's gonna need to be moved up.
Okay, dude.
God.
Okay, gotta stick with your son. God,
who let this guy in?
I know, right?
By the way, are we
has
going to
anyone played New Arabia yet, or no?
I saw a game with Syria.
I have.
Syria played one too.
Yeah.
Was the gold impactful?
The
culture impactful?
It's no, of course it's not fucking okay. It's trash.
But it's not an F tier Civ now, right?
It's better than F tier Civs.
I don't know if that's even true.
Oh, it is.
It gets double oil. Like that's it.
No, like
that's not true at all.
Plus one
culture and a
plus
gold.
one happiness and a decent amount of extra gold in the market is like quite a bit better than a normal market.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like an incense maker becomes a 3 culture, 1 gold building, right?
Yeah, that's
I know. It's obviously
that's a pretty weak bonus, I'd say.
That bonus sucks.
The building is the best part of this.
It's still good.
The building's good, and the camel, like honestly, I'm surprised no one's mentioned this, but if I'm in a tourney lobby, my whole goal is to fucking force a fucking CC.
Oh, camel archers are very strong,
and they're disgusting against like someone who's worse So like you could just pop a game. I doubt I'm ever gonna pick them, but I'm just saying. Like, so we can put them in
also
D.
feel like-
I just think the oil and then the market's good. I think the building stuff is awful. Like it's a non-factor.
I have heard people, some people say the Civ is really good now. I still think it's trash though. I agree with D.
I think
Thank you for your
fine.
input.
Oil, I will say double oil
It's
is
really good.
more impactful now because
for sure.
order is better than auto.
Well, it's not even okay. I don't know about that, but I think it also synergizes super well with freedom. So like the double oil thing actually like matters when you think about like picking stuff that's not auto. So
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
this
yeah,
is
I like. Yeah,
a strong mid-tier Civ with the worst bias in the game.
oh yeah, I didn't even think about it. Desert Bias is terrible. All right, Armenia. I think we put this in S tier last time. I still stand by that the Civ is broken, but I don't think it's an S in this draft.
this is B for me at best. Like the problem with this Civ is that it doesn't do anything early, right?
I think
does.
the Civ is worse than B tier personally. I believe it was highly overrated last time.
S.
Just-
I was about to say S.
No,
feel it.
but I think A tier. But like roll some spawns in the Civ. You have a mining lux most of the time. You tend to have like really good land with like harvest land. The hill bias is really strong, and it scales well.
No bias is great. It
with
scales
the amount of-
incredibly well.
Yeah, I think A tier is fine for the Civ.
I don't think the Civ belongs above B tier.
All right.
Just having to
I-
build observatories.
We'll put it at bottom of
is-
B. This will be ordered. So, all right. I've made so many cases for Austria, so I probably won't
I
talk
mean-
much about the Civ.
I mean,
but
by that logic, I think Austria is an A tier Civ, right? It's got a hill bias and it has late game scaling potential.
Mind you, Armenia has hill avoid
I-
jungle bias, which is better than hill bias. But
I
it
think
is hill bias Civ. That's true.
I'm a big proponent of Austria. I don't think it's better than
I think
Armenia for
Arabia
turning.
is better than the Civ.
I don't think the Civ's better than
I mean-
Armenia.
I don't think the Civ is better than Arabia.
So we're not going to listen to you right now. Does anyone else want to make a point?
My worry with with Austria is just a severe lack of anything related to war.
Got a hussar.
The Hussar.
It's a nice unit.
Yeah.
It's
Anything
an
related to
okay
early war
unit.
then?
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty. It gets hill bias like that.
Yeah.
And
hill
that's
bias
worth
is
a
great,
lot.
don't get me wrong.
And that's worth a lot. But
Yeah.
I hear you.
I
mean,
would put
again,
it on high B, low A then.
this is like a
probably,
niche
but-
Civ for sure.
Wait. Okay, I was joking. This is at best a C tier Civ. Like this is a
I
C or
agree.
D for me. I mean, like it has
Hill
some
bias is a
uses.
lot.
I agree. Yeah, like C maybe instead of D. Like the Civ does very little, in my opinion.
It's
Right?
a
It has
consistent
yeah.
Civ with the relatively weak bonuses. That's
Not even relatively.
Oh my
It
God.
has one really strong bonus, the hill bias, and then it is leaning at like on windmills, and the windmills are like solid to build.
the windmills are
I
good
would put it
buildings.
They're great
I would
buildings.
put a B tier, because it has the early tempo from the spawn bias, and it has.
We'll
good
put it
scaling.
C. It's fine. I don't mind. I think we're gonna have a problem. We're not gonna find any C tier Civs other than I think this is front loaded. Actually, I guess there's coastals in here. Never mind. Aztec.
It's a weird Civ. Like the bonuses are extremely powerful, right? Like
I mean,
the
I think
Floating Gardens is one of the most broken buildings in the game.
not only that,
And the
I
early
think
culture
Achilles,
is
dude,
also insane.
Achilles farmed. What was it like? 20,000 culture or something like that as Aztec.
Yeah, like this Civ early game, farming a ton of early culture to like finish tradition quicker, really strong, and then the late game it's uncapped. So there's a ton. But the problem with this Civ is it feels so forced into like a very small like set of strategies. Like you have to kind of grief your settle structure to be on river or on lake. and you can't really play wide. Like you can, but a
It's
lot of
actually
times you
on-
want to avoid playing wide.
It's worth noting that the
So-
floating gardens can be built on any fresh water.
Yes.
Well, what are you even playing?
So
like Oasis
oases
Lake
and
or
floating
like
gardens,
Oasis,
yeah.
oases and Fountain of Youth.
I
as
think
well.
this is a solid A. I don't know. I hear the bonus. The only thing that could really be bad is not spawning on river, which
Yeah,
does
I mean,
happen.
Yeah, when
which
you
does
low
happen.
roll on this Civ, you're cooked.
Jungle bias is kind of not great IMO.
it's bad. On average, I think it's slightly.
I mean, I
worse
think the
than
warrior
no
helps a
bias.
lot with that. Like you get a lot
It
of
does.
ruins.
Yeah.
Jungle bias just means you need to force tradition. Like jungle is probably the best spawn you can get on tradition, but it's below average on any other tree.
I don't
And
know.
this
I've
Civ
played
just
the
wants
Civ
to
Honor a
force
couple
tradition
times and
anyway.
it felt great.
I feel like you just get happy capped so fast on honor
Yeah.
in this Civ.
No, I mean, I don't know. You just have to be smart about your settles and stuff.
Too
like that.
much food is kind of a good problem to have.
Yeah, but the
To me, this
problem
is
is if you spawn
more
in
of-
jungle, that means you're also near grassland usually, which means there's less hills. So it's not like
It's true.
super solvable. But I don't know. This is probably one of my favorites to play. It's so I hear you that it's inconsistent in some sense, but it's very consistently able to pull off what it wants to do. Like I said, the only bad thing that can happen is if your caps off river.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bane of the Civ is spawning on the coast, which happens a lot in the tourney for some reason.
Don't pick the Civ if
I
there's a
mean-
chance you can get random coasted.
With random
kind of
coast,
agree
you
with
have to adjust the strength of so many inland civs if you assume random coast.
I mean, yeah,
just
Morocco.
figured
Woo!
you're assuming not random coast.
Okay, we need to hurry this up. It's been like 15
mean,
minutes and we've talked 4
it's like A or B.
Civs.
A is fine.
A, okay. Where is it above or below these?
I like
Above
America more.
Armenia.
Above Armenia, yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely
yeah,
worse
that's what I
than
was thinking.
America.
Okay, Boers.
See,
Okay, I played this Civ recently with the new change.
Yeah.
This Civ is still not particularly good.
Really?
So here's why it's not particularly good, right? Sure, if you get like the triple farm and they're all wheat, it's awesome, right? They all get the bonus like really early and you improve your 3 wheat. However, a lot of the time what you get is like a wheat touching 1 wheat and then like a 3rd ring plains tile. And you need the 3rd ring plains tile in your borders to get any bonus out
Yeah.
of the Civ,
Yeah.
right? And then the other problem is you have to improve all of those tiles. And so you're improving like a not fresh water flat farm over like a cow or a horse or your mining lux. And it's like, it's just not reasonable to do that. So the
Takes a
bonus
long
doesn't
time.
really kick in until the 50s, like turns like 50 something.
When you'd have settle
And
anyway.
it's, yeah. And then you're also like barely, like you're still rarely hitting the like giga farms, like the five adjacents. Like the hammer is still really nice, but you rarely get the science and culture out of it. So to me, this is like C tier. But
I mean, it is.
it could
a
even be
lot
D
of-
tier.
It's a
I
lot of
love
mid
this Civ.
game to late
It's
game
fun.
demos.
My recommended change to Eve was that it could improve tiles outside of its rings. Like 1 tile outside. I think that'd make the Civ so good.
Yes,
Or it could improve
would.
farms specifically, but obviously you didn't do that. I think the
I think
Civ
it's worth.
really kind of fine, but I hear what you're saying. Like the Opera House is kind of shit, and then
it has a nice
Vortrekker's
mitigating effect in that when you roll bad land, it's kind of good land for boars. Because like low resource dense land just means you have more farms.
The
Yeah.
problem is like if you don't have hills though, what do farms give you if
Well, they give you an
Science
extra
and-
hammer.
Science
It's
and
a
I mean
hammer.
they're better than normal.
It's a 2 hammer
Yeah.
They
tile.
do have a hammer on plains tiles. So this is
Yeah.
actually a really the best case for boars is it's in like flat plains abyss. It's actually pretty good in that exact scenario. I also think it's a lib civ because
I
you
do
just
too.
want to settle the entirety of your land. Like on trad, I had an issue where like I just didn't settle a couple of the tiles that were necessary to make the giga farms, and so it took forever to get them.
The Civ also loves Stonehenge, but
Yeah.
Every
It
civ.
is worth remembering that the unit is absolutely disgusting.
It's so fun. It's so fucking fun, man. It is so fun.
Good unit.
All right. I'm fine putting in C. I think that's fair. I'm not gonna like argue it. All right, Brazil. I've played more Brazil than anyone, so I'll give my opinion last.
It just got nerfed, right?
Buffed.
It got buffed.
Depends what you think.
Well, the lumber mill's better than the tile, right? So it's fine that you don't build them on forests anymore. But the fact that you can improve everything with them is pretty sweet.
The lumber mill's not better than the tile, I don't think.
It was better for some
what
parts
can
of the
you?
game, not all of it.
What
It was better for some parts of the game, not all of it.
you
Like late
can?
game, Brazil
What
would
can
count as
you?
better.
What can
Like
you improve now that's
truffles.
relevant? Like,
Your
yeah,
luxes.
it's literally just truffles, furs, any camp lux that
Bananas.
happens to spawn on jungle.
Bananas, all sun god
all
Yeah, but
tiles.
it doesn't
plantation.
matter. You could have
Jungle
just
cocoa,
Wait,
jungle
bananas were the same as before,
sugars.
sorry.
okay. Yeah, I guess cocoa and sugar. Like luxes are the only thing that matters for this change, right?
Yeah, I
Or
mean, you
strategic
could put it on
resources.
your jungle iron. LOL.
You could have done that before anyway.
No,
Like
you
it
can
doesn't-
put
But you
them
needed the
on
iron to build your swordsman.
Yeah,
right
you can improve
now.
like your
yeah,
oil
right.
under jungles now too, or
No, right now you can
uranium.
put them on any strategic resource under any
No,
feature.
so that's getting changed. That's getting changed.
Yeah, that's getting changed. I'm just noting that. Currently, the implementation is very wonky. So you can put them on like floodplains oils, for example.
Oh,
which is
I mean,
very
I thought
weird.
you were. I thought you like based on the description. It was you can still only build them on jungle.
No, that's how it's
That
supposed
is-
to be. I don't know why I'm
That's how
Okay.
it's gonna work.
Yeah, but you also get 100% tourism pressure instead of 50.
Is it
Which
good?
is-
You're the one who's played it, right? Is it good?
No.
I think the
Yeah.
the unit is very strong.
The unit is strong. That thing is a beast.
That
That thing is insane.
You know what I've kind of discovered, which is so sad about this Civ? I've discovered that like you should just chop all of your fucking jungle anyway, and
Yeah.
just have a good game and chop it all, and then win the game at
Play a
hotels
blank Civ.
anyway because you're gonna have like
Yeah.
all the wonders you wanted. Like that's probably the best way to play it. Like I've done the
100
no luck
tourism?
stuff a bunch of times, on luck stuff a bunch of times. It just feels like shit. Like I've done it Liberty,
Well,
and
you're
I've
leaving
won.
like 100 hammers in your early game just on the ground and not using them, right?
No, exactly. It's so tough. I mean, I think if you're in a corner, like this is like the problem. You're jungle bias, so you're likely spawning pretty close to mid map, right? Like in terms of like where you are, where your cap is relative. So you're pretty close towards like the equator almost on most map settings, which means you don't have that much space outwards except like down, which means a lot of the times your expands aren't going to have that many tiles to work. Which isn't the worst thing because the tiles themselves aren't great, but it's not the best either because your late game is so dependent on having these tiles that are really strong. So a lot of them are front loaded in your cap, and now all you're doing is slowing your cap down. And if you can play it on lib and you can get away with it, it's actually insane. Like it feels insane. Like I've won. I mean, I've done like single player reps where I would have won the game by like turn like 115. And like it's pretty insane, but you need so much to go right for that to happen. And then I mean the nice thing about that kind of test run is it doesn't require any wonders, like at all. I think I got mids or something, but I love it, and I think the strat with Louvre is incredibly strong. Like Louvre is worth on freedom if you take Louvre and you get Brazil. And you just hammer it down. You don't fill it with artifacts, even though it's very easy to fill with artifacts and then theme. The wonder as is worth like 50 tourism instantly, which is kind of insane.
It is pretty insane.
Because that's like no hotels, no internet. That's just in GA. That's with like the great work policy and in GA. Like it's actually crazy. But I mean, everyone knows what you're doing. So you're just gonna die.
Yep.
So you need
And
like
if
a
you try to
perfect
leverage the
game.
improvement.
Yeah.
your game is so much slower too.
Exactly. So it's such a hard thing because like I want the Civ to be good, but I don't know why I did this, but I put Vietnam in this draft too, just to like fuck anyone who thinks of going Brazil. Because like the Vietnam player just sees Brazil and they're like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." So I think it's an F tier Civ. Unfortunately, I wish it was better. I think it just doesn't have enough to be competitive in a lobby most of the time. I mean, look, like I can make the Civ look really good, and I'm sure I will in like a random free for all game, but I don't think it's consistent in any way. So
yeah,
it is what it is. Byzantium.
D. All this Civ does is a little bit of religion bonus, and then 30 to 40% of the time you end up giving your super giga charged religion to your neighbor, and they're like, "Oh, thanks! Now I have 2 Civs worth of bonus."
Yeah, the Civ is really overrated.
It's bad.
D tier. I agree.
I want to say something good about the Civ, however. There are not many Civs among these which have happiness bonuses, just in cities, on buildings and stuff. They're not
Let's
actually
put
that
it on
many.
the same tier as the happiness Civ then.
Yeah, exactly. D tier it goes.
I love the Civ though; it's fun. Carthage.
It's fun.
Feels like a do nothing Civ kind of. I mean, it's okay. It's not as exciting as some of the other coastal Civs though.
It's a food Civ, right?
It's a gold Civ.
It's a gold Civ for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is one food on the what does Lighthouse do now?
It's an extra
It lost
food.
its
It's an
hammer,
extra
right?
food.
That's
Food and hammer, right?
food
Or is
and
it just
gold.
food?
It's just
Food
food.
and
Oh.
one food.
That's so
right?
pathetic.
I think it's relative to the other coastals is probably just like below average.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think
it's
this is probably D.
It's
Elephants
not
are fun,
ridiculous, but
Elephants
and
are
the
like, okay.
mountain
Elephants
bonus
are
is
not real
actually
units on the coast, man.
somewhat
elephants are a
relevant.
meme.
What'd you say, Knights?
I said elephants aren't real units on the coast unless you're getting comboed.
That's terrible. They are really good defensive units, but
yeah.
Kelts.
I mean, that's true of the cataphract too, but yeah.
I hate this Civ, so I'm not going to comment. But
Celts are one of my absolute top favorite Civs ever because I love high rolling. You can do so much on the right start. However, you obviously need to have the right start. You need to have the proper forests. You need to have the proper pantheon that does something. Because like turn 15 Craftsman is great and all, but that's not going to be the supercharge that makes your game incredible. Getting, the turn 7 Mystic Rituals on a crazy spawn, though, then your game goes crazy.
And turn 15 Religious Settlements or Craftsman on any Liberty game is always going to be insane.
I would say it's strong. I wouldn't say it's insane, though.
It's strong, and like this ability also gets your religion by itself.
Especially if you get a spear.
It's not going to be a fast religion, but like it'll solve your religion problems for you. This is definitely a Liberty or Honor Civ in my book. Can be tradition, but
do they have a bias, like a forest bias or anything?
Yeah, they have forest bias.
Yeah,
forest bias is a really solid bias too.
With all that said, I think the rest of these bonuses are pretty inconsequential, so I'd put it around like C tier maybe.
That's high C, low B would be for me.
Early Pantheon is just very strong, in my opinion.
I think it's worse than Austria, probably.
I disagree.
I think it's better.
I think it's worse than Austria too, but
comparable.
we can put it up. It's fine. Chile.
Busted Civ.
Best coastal Civ?
Really good
right?
Civ. It's not the best coastal Civ. You're crazy, but
In a
it's really
tournament
good.
setting, though,
I
is
think
it
our
right
game
to
best
play a
coastal.
Civ that puts a target on your back?
It's good to have a Civ that just has a built-in win condition. Like,
Yeah.
I remember getting flamed for saying this was an above average coastal Civ.
It's one of the best coastal Civs, but it's not the best. But it's very, very good.
Definitely
The
one of it. Up
The
there.
early bonus is actually so much gold. Like the amount of times you can chain your luxes and like not have to buy any coastal luxes and save like 100 gold. And then the other nice thing is it'll auto expand to all of those second ring ocean tiles that grief your border grows. And you actually get all your hills and borders so much earlier. It's a really nice bonus. Like
Also,
really
doesn't
like
it technically have the strongest military bonus in the game?
Yeah. It
I feel
does.
like
Flanking
that
thing.
fucking
that often.
dumbass trireme thing. So cringe.
Like it just gets a 25% combat bonus on land 2 tiles around its cities. It's so dumb.
I mean, the Civ, like Jacob said, is mostly about the early, like the early gold access on coast. It makes your game incredibly consistent. 2 happiness is nice. Having the best unit in the game is also nice.
I just feel like the Civ has so much random shit. Like Eve had to take a
It has
bunch of ideas
much
and then
stuff.
he just threw them all into one Civ. And I was like, okay.
You also get a free
They're
admiral.
all good things.
Yeah, that's. I
Very
mean,
random.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, oh yeah, there's also like an admiral. Like, okay.
An admiral that also gives borders for some reason.
It's also
Yeah.
it's the one factory Civ, right? You buy one factory, you get
Yeah,
IDEO.
that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so good. Like it's
And it
really
has-
easy to have one factory buy the turn you enter IDO. It's really
And-
hard to have 3 factory buys the turn you enter IDO.
It has
Yeah.
3 specialist slots for some reason. Just as a
Oh yeah.
bonus
because
on
it's a
top of it.
cooperative.
It just doesn't
We need to
make
all
sense.
squish into the cooperative.
All right, I'm gonna put
Anyway,
this in
this is A
S.
tier.
I'm gonna put it in S.
If we're putting any coastal Civ in S, this needs to be
I
an
think
S
it
for
has
sure.
to be because there's only one other coastal I'd consider putting in here, and I think it's better than it. So,
Dang.
okay, Colombia. Post change, it lost the gold from the bonus gold from lumber mills, which is actually huge.
That's huge.
Yes.
Yeah,
Primarily for your
massively
early
slows
game.
down the rate at which it acquires the forests. So,
Because
like, it's
actually
still a
2 gold.
busted improvement, but
Yeah, I think it's A. I think it's still a really good Civ, but I think
feel
it's
like
even
it's a
more
very
dependent
slow
on having
Civ
high
now.
rolls now. What'd you say?
I think it's a very slow Civ now. It was already a bit slow, but with the extra gold, you should take off like a lot of the explosive potential off the top.
I don't know if this Civ is A tier anymore. I
Really?
might
Yeah.
lean more towards B tier.
Might be B. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
played
mean,
it though.
the thing that makes a lot of Civs insane is early gold to get tiles, and losing that is a massive nerf, and it's also like a scaling nerf too, because I guess you
It's
get gold
fixed
and
that
lumber mills
economic.
later,
You
so
do.
you're only losing you're only losing 1 gold per turn, I guess, in the long run on each lumber mill.
Which is still a lot.
But the bigger issue is this was like one of the better Liberty Civs, and
For
you
sure.
would get like 14 turns of 2 gold, like on every one of those tiles, and you lose all of that now. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
assuming you were chaining.
And honestly, now
which
the
is
best
like,
part of the Civ is the granary.
No, you're crazy.
I mean,
I think
No,
all
no,
this
it's
means
still
is
better.
that it's more dependent on high rolling and good land, like for it.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
you need more forests closer to your proximity rather than before, where you just needed them like in a visible distance.
Yeah, like the Civ is still going to be strong when it high rolls a bunch of forests.
Yeah,
But if you don't,
exactly.
then like you get like the typical. Sometimes you just get Liberty land where you only have like 6 or 7 forests, and the Civ is just going to be like pretty underwhelming.
It's a good thing Normandy isn't in this draft, because then you don't have to listen to me making disturbing comparisons. Because the improvements sort of end up being the same as the Bottom Bailey. They're 1-1 improvements now without the gold.
Yeah, not really though, because you take the Pantheon.
That's true.
All right, checked you. I think I played the Civ recently.
You played the Civ by?
I did. I had actually a perfect game for it. I went Messenger, got Stonehenge, was playing Lib, which sounds perfect.
it is the theoretical perfect idea.
I founded my rel, Ceremonial Guru, spread to like 2 cities each on one side of the empire. The UA feels amazing. Like that UA feels so fucking good.
Yep.
And then
What's
Did you take a
the
profit
burn?
finisher?
what?
Did you take a
What
profit
UA?
finisher?
I
100% ID, 100% religious pressure.
I did take
Oh, okay.
I did take a profit finisher too. Or did I? Yeah, I think I did. I either did or I took an engineer to get Aya so that I could like enhance it right away. And it was an unfortunate game because I really wanted swords or indulgences or something, but then there was like 5 piety players, so I got like houses.
Ooh.
So the game anyway, the mint sucks. It's like fine. The UA feels amazing, and then what else is there? The Foreign Legion thing is, I think, is like kind of shit. I mean, the only good thing about it is that it moves right away. But Foreign Legions themselves are kind of shit units. Like no one's like, yes, Legion policy. Hell yeah. Like no. It's just like a unit that moves right away, which is very good. Like obviously. So I think like the only way I see this being useful is I don't really see the synergy between this that the Civ has. Like on Liberty, it makes a lot of sense, but then the Mint is less good. On Trad, it might make sense for commerce, but then the UA doesn't matter as much. It's just a weird Civ. I think it's at sea at the best. I think it's really good for honor sacred sites, but other than that, I don't really see it. So
I think this is pretty comparable to Byzantium.
Yeah,
it's worse than Byzantium, I think.
Yeah,
I said no because
I
think it does not compare to these C civs at all. Like I think the civ might be better than Brazil. It's low D tier, I think, at best.
I strongly disagree that it's worse than Byzantium. Like I think it's the opposite of Byzantium. You don't have to play piety. Like
Byzantium doesn't have to play piety.
It's pretty.
No, but like
what are you
an extra
about?
follower belief is what? An extra follower belief is comparable to Reformation when you're not playing piety. I feel like the Reformations, if you're not piety, just aren't very good. Like the only ones that because Indulgences is too slow. The only
it's Swords
Reformation that's good is
Swords
Swords.
Lib is clearly what you're going
Swords
for.
Swords is the only way to play this Civ. You can play like
yeah.
Lib.
I mean, I did houses and it didn't suck, but like it wasn't great. Because again, you have all that faith that you don't know what to do with anymore.
I mean, how much faith do you really have?
I've seen you literally invest like 5 policies into piety just to get swords on your Lib games, Hawks.
Yeah. Well, that's not. You also get all the great person buying from Piety 5, right?
I don't know.
The point being,
I think Byzantium doesn't need to be piety though.
I mean,
like
to each their own. I don't see how you play that Civ on Lib and then like get much out of the Civ. It's too slow, personally, for my taste.
I mean, I think it's more of a trad Civ. The Civ, yeah.
I think I've won 2 tourney games on Byzantium, but that might be skewed. Anyway, I think fine, like whatever. We'll put it right next to Byzantium. Doesn't matter. England.
It even has this.
Decent Civ, decent bonuses, great unit.
The coastal changes kind of helped it because with like the new wonder.
For sure, dude. Yeah, 100%. That wonder
Venice?
is disgusting.
The Arsenal of Venice, yeah.
Arsenal of Venice is an insane wonder.
That thing should.
The fact that it gives promos is crazy.
Actually, so stupid.
But
I think as someone whose friends play too much of this Civ,
cough cough Denzel
and Spencer, they both think England's like the best fucking thing since sliced bread.
Doesn't that award go to Subbed? He fucking glazes the shit out of the Civ for the spies.
He first picks the Civ every single draft.
I mean, whatever. I try to forget Subbed exists. I feel like the unit is so good in Coastal War that it almost forces an attack now, especially with Arsenal. But Longbow is obviously like kind of a nothing unit. I guess it upgrades to range Gatling, which is good. But I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the Civ. I feel like it's probably like C, but the sim bonuses of having movement in water is actually very significant. And obviously it helps a ton with war. What'd you say?
I'll take Carthage over the Civ.
I mean, I would too. 100%.
I think I'd take the Civ for Carthage, but just barely.
It's basically this like same level to me as Carthage. Like
I mean,
the nice thing is it does have a pre-packaged like very good attack, but
Carthage I agree that it's similar to Carthage, but I think Carthage might be too low on the list.
I think the Civ is going to get banned.
Yes, annoying to play against, sure.
It's so annoying to play against.
But
I also banned
like
China.
Coast.
Like I banned China. China's not that good of a Civ.
No, I know, but I'm just saying I don't know what that's worth. But I'm just Yeah, I think it should be next Carthage or around Carthage's level, wherever we put Carthage. I think that's fair.
I would personally put it a tier above, but I'm not mad if you put it same tier.
Dude, it doesn't fucking matter. No, if you get the Civ, I don't think you're picking either one of them. You're probably going to pick an inland.
Right.
Okay, Ethiopia. Do you want to cover it, Luca?
Fuck this Civ, but it's really strong. It's one of the most obnoxious Civs to war into. It has access to really early pantheons if you grief yourself to build a monument early. It secures you rel. It's like one of the strongest Liberty Civs out there. I would put low A for sure.
I personally think this is an S tier Civ.
I also think it's an S tier Civ.
I think it's
incredibly
exactly where
strong.
America should be. I think like America
Yeah,
and the
I
Civ
get
are
America.
actually like
Sure.
perfectly next to each other.
The Civ is like Celt, but so much better.
What's the Civ's
Actually,
what's the Civ's bias?
I don't know if it has one.
Ethiopia has no bias.
Okay, I mean, I don't think it is. I don't think it compares to the A tier Civs really. I would put it in B. Like the Civ gets, I guess it gets like a lot of faith gens. It gets free religion, gets a free pantheon. The combat bonuses are nice if you're tall. It has some anti-synergetic bonuses, right? Like you can either be tall and get the combat bonus, or be wide and get more faith.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, that screams flexibility,
great.
not limitation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe to some extent. I don't know. I definitely would
The
pick
other thing
any of
is-
the A tier Civs over the Civ. I would put this B tier, but
The other thing about the combat bonus is that like a lot of times in like the late game, everyone is wide, and if you're like still like if you went like lib and you just scaled and other people got kills, like you then have the least number of cities, right?
yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe I just played the Civ wrong as well. I'm always getting Pantheon
play
turn
trad.
24 in the Civ. Yeah.
Yeah, because you
I
play
mean, if you look
trad
at the
and
Civ and it's like 50% of the time you have a 20% combat bonus, 50% of the time you don't. Like, that's not bad.
I mean, I think
Is it-
I mean, I think the Civ's insane on trad.
Yeah.
If you play the Civ on Sun God, you're just actually chilling.
I mean, to me, this is like an insane lib and an insane honor civ as well. Like, it's actually so good on honor because it just gets like a free fast religion. Like, you can easily secure like pagodas, for example, and then go into sacred sites second, right? And then you're also like to me this you can also just like take craftsmen on honor, right? Which is like superbly strong, right? Because it comes so much faster than your barracks would, like God of War would come up.
I also
think the Civ is
the
super
unit
flexible.
itself is pretty insane
good.
for that timing. Like you can genuinely defend arties super easily if you're tall and stuff like it's actually pretty crazy. So I like the Civ a lot. Okay, France. We should probably speed this up too. Especially as we get into these like kind of nothing Civs. I just played a game as France. Felt pretty strong. I think the UI is actually better than I remembered. It doesn't feel as worthless as like some of the other ones that exist. But yeah, I don't think it's good. I think it's at best like a high C tier Civ, but you know, I totally forgot that it gained a culture, which is probably one of the most important things about it. So I don't know, thinking about that, like, you know, you can easily play No Monument Piety and get a super fast Piety opener. And that's actually what I ended up doing, which is actually one of the best parts about it, in my opinion. So I don't know. I think it's really good. It's flexible. It gets tourism bonuses for what that's worth. I think tourism in this tournament specifically is actually going to be a bit relevant because more people are going to be picking order. And you know, the Musketeer is genuinely no joke, and the Chateaus are defensive UI. So I think it's good. But I don't think it's anything special. I think the highest I'd ever put is probably like low B or high C.
I definitely have a higher opinion of this Civ. It has really good tempo from the one culture, and which is really good on any tree.
Yeah, I
except
know,
like
yeah.
probably least good on piety, but even on piety, it's still quite useful. And it has insane scaling from the improvement. You just need to play something that gets high pop. So like it's a really good honor civ in particular. I would have put it like low A, high B.
I'm more with Hawks. I think this is a B tier civ.
Okay, that's fair.
Kind of similar to
I'll be.
Armenia, right? If you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the mountains are similar tiles to the
But you have a better
No,
early game.
no. The mountains are like 10 times better.
Mountains
Yeah,
are
but you have a
better.
lot more chateaus.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, at the same time, though, you don't really want to work all chateau because then you're destroying a lot of freshwater farms. And you end up putting a lot of chateaus on hills, and you know what I mean. Like, so it's a weird balance. I think the chateau itself feels great, but it does feel a little bit sus at some points. But anyway, I think this is good, so we can put it in B. Georgia, I think this is a really tough civ to rank because it's been out of commission for like a year. But I wonder how Gudwars changes it.
I seem to remember this being very strong. It was nerfed at one
I
point.
wouldn't say it was very strong, like before it went out of commission.
But before the nerf, I would say it was very strong.
Yeah. When it get like plus, or like when the buildings were like 50% cost or whatever, that was insane. But
What are the costs of the buildings now?
I think they're 50% now.
They're
They used to be
50%
33%
of
or
the
something.
faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they still
I
provide
mean,
two
it's-
hammers. It's the civ's great.
Agreed.
But I don't know where to put it. That's all.
The
haven't
unique
tried it.
building is the unique building is another one of those extremely stacked buildings. It has a lot of things on it.
Yeah.
Like, did you know that units built in a city with a wall get Golden Age points from Kelts, for example, for no reason?
That's so
That's
random.
better with the new changes too, right?
Okay, but
I mean, I actually
Well,
built a
not really.
I went Liberty once on the Civ and built like wall first in my first expand to get a Pantheon, and it was like a pseudo monument. I mean, like there's a lot
Culture
of
from strats.
weird things you can do. But
I've seen Abraxas do like pre-Liberty policy wall strats, and it seems to work out pretty well.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Probably somewhere in B, low A or A. I don't know. Definitely in
Yeah,
that.
solid decisive.
B makes
Probably
sense.
B.
I think it's really strong, but like we have so little information about how it plays.
Yeah.
Because it's been banned for a year, so I think it's fine.
It looks cool though.
Greece. We can probably just skip over.
It's bad.
F.
It's bad.
it is
Doesn't
a
do
civ with
anything.
many nuances, but there are many nuances with very few payoffs.
I think the reason I wanted to include it here is because it's actually a super defensive civ. And in a lobby, if I'm in a lobby with like, I don't know, like old Mace or Huns or something like that, like, and I have like dog shit civs all around, like I might be tempted to pick Greece because it's just like not gonna die.
The thing with Greece is that Greece is a civ that if it had, the civ wouldn't even need to be that much stronger. The real problem with this civ is that it is so extremely unappealing to click the civ.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Odeon
Like
has
it's
2
happy.
extra cultures, so it's actually kind of good. But
Well, the unique ability, I think, is the best part of the civ.
yeah, no, for sure. I'm just looking at like I didn't even realize Odeon. I thought it just had the writer point. But okay, Hittites. Civ is close to my heart. Does still start
So
with mining.
recently had a high roll game on Hittites, and holy shit, can you make gold?
It's crazy.
When you get those proper triangles of mines, it is obscene the amount of money you're making.
But what's the triangle thing?
This got changed recently. It now, instead of giving 1 gold from mines, in addition to that, you get 3 gold from mines when the mine is adjacent to at least 3 other mines.
Oh wait, three in addition, so 4 total. 4
No,
extra
so
gold for mine.
3 on
No,
each
2
mod.
extra.
So 2
Okay.
extra, which is just kind of.
But it has to
Well,
touch
actually.
3 other mines.
Yeah, that's also hard. That's really hard.
3 other mines is hard.
That's really hard in the early game. You get some.
You're not.
game, I
This is
guess,
not an
but-
early game bonus at all.
Yeah.
The early game bonus is getting
scales.
mining for free,
It
which
scales.
is a big deal. Getting mining for free is a big deal.
Also, the number of Hittites caps with multiple irons, I think it's just part of their bias being a plains bias civ. Yeah,
They don't have.
they have no bias.
No way.
Okay, they have an iron bias. I swear to God.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's
it's
fine.
fine. I think it's C.
I agree.
Yeah,
This is Celts level.
It's
not-
actually it's perfect.
It-
It's right. It's right next to Kelts.
Yep. Great
it's
civ,
worse
but
than
not
the
too strong.
C tier civs in my opinion. But I think it's definitely worse than C tier civs and better than the D tier civs.
Okay, we can move it down.
But join just in time.
I've been here and I've been waiting for this moment.
All right, Kuba. Do you want to start?
Well, Hungary is unplayable, obviously.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
So the master list has these in like the wrong alphabetical order for whatever reason. They think Huns comes before Hungary. So I thought you meant like Kuba was joining to talk about Huns, and then I realized I'm like, oh God, here we go. Look, I've talked about Hungary so many times with Kuba in the call, and it always ends in like annoying back and forth. Like, can we just put the Civ in C and like forget about it? Like, is that okay?
I mean, it's a D tier civ, but you can put it
No,
in C if
the
it makes you
Civ
feel
is
better.
really good.
Here we
This
go.
Civ is good.
It's so annoying. I hate this conversation. So fucking.
Yeah, we don't have to
There
do
is
the
a-
conversation.
There is a strat of this civ, isn't there?
2 City Apo. Let's go, baby.
Oh my God. That is not
Knights
the
and I have
fucking
been working on
strat.
this one for
You
years.
guys are so stupid.
No, the UU is actually very
The
strong.
UU is insane.
The
The
UU
UU is insane.
is arguably the best unit in the game. It's one of the best units in the game for sure.
Also, the palace is like the best
palace
building in
is
the game,
so
and you
good.
get 2. Like a normal palace would be like the best building in a game, and this is a better one. And you
I
get
play
2.
Apple when I go math before theology because the palace is that good.
With that said, I still think it's low C. It's not. It's
All right. You guys
think it's
are
a-
fucking annoying. I'll just put it in C. Okay. Huns. So important. No longer starts with animal, but the building, in addition to giving faith on horses, it now gives 2 base faith. And then it also
Enormous.
gives 2 horses just as like a strat.
free Pantheon Civ.
Yeah, dude,
It's not free.
I mean, like it's a free
This
religion.
costs a lot
civ
more
now.
than a shrine.
It's a free religion civ, like actually.
Yeah, that's true.
That's arguable, I think. You need
I
to have
think-
pastures.
Your
I want to
Huns,
say
if you
something
don't have
about this.
pastures, your game's over. Like I don't.
Here's
Well,
here's
that's
the
kind
thing
of a
about
problem in this civ, right?
Here's the thing about this civ. With the nerf to no longer start with animal husbandry, this actually makes some starts a huge problem for you. Because if you don't see sheep or cattle, do you take animal or not? Because
Yes.
I
you
feel like
might
you have
only
to.
have the one horse.
You're
And
guaranteed
even
a
if
horse.
you do, it's worth it. Even if you only have 1 horse, it's worth it.
The horse is always a production tile. I mean, unless you're on a mining start, then you can go mining. But like,
Are you still
You're
always
you're always
like,
going
scout-
horses early.
Are you still
There's-
always going like scout worker on the Civ?
I don't think
I don't
so anymore.
For one tile.
Yeah, that,
I
don't
mean,
think
it's
so
a good
anymore.
tile, but
I don't think you had to go scout worker on the Civ to begin with, necessarily. I mean, I think overall the changes are a slight buff, and it was like a high S tier before. I still think it's
You think the
Definitely
changes were a
S tier.
buff?
a net buff, probably. I mean, losing animal is kind of annoying, especially on a Civ that
Kind of annoying.
is
Jesus
tech
Christ.
hungry. I mean, it's like a tech hungry Civ because it's
Because it wants animal.
Well, no, it's technically because it has high hammers and it wants to be able to build things.
It only has high hammers if you have animal.
I understand what Hawks is saying.
You can tech animal. Like,
dude,
it's not like you can't get animal.
You
now.
cannot tell me this was a buff. Like, this is some Sierra level shit right now that's going on. Like, I swear I read this conversation.
Free faith on stables. Like,
I'm kind of with Hawks.
Yeah, I think it's a buff in some games. Like, in some games where you had like one horse, no cattle, no sheep. Yeah, it's a big buff for sure. But in every other instance, it's a huge nerf.
No, like, you're not building your unique stable in a city that has like one pasture resource.
It's
like,
still
you're
shit.
Not gonna do that. Yeah, it's still a stable. It doesn't give extra food or hammers.
It is better than a non-piety temple.
It gives 3 faith now. That's pretty good.
If you have the horse. But
I have never built a non-piety temple.
All right. Well,
wow. That's
keep going.
I respect it.
Okay. I think. Look, I think this is at worst a low S tier Civ still. So like, I'm fine with it, but
it's still Huns.
It's still Huns, but I think it was a nerf. Like you can't be fucking. You can't do like, you're like this is the sun god thing again. Like I don't even know what to say. Like
the sun god thing was based.
I just feel like I'm throwing up a little bit, but anyway.
The units you can't.
I'm not saying it's a big buff.
All right, shut the fuck up.
I think
shut the fuck up.
Better.
All right, India.
All right, anyway,
this shit sucks.
Cuba. No. You are so fucking wrong, man. This Civ is so goated now. Like it is so fucking goated. This Civ is so insane. I can't even. Like it's so fucking crazy. I was like, dude, India might be an S tier Civ now. Like genuinely. Like it's so fucking insane.
This is the Civ I wanted the F tier for.
This is why he wanted to make this video.
No, like, dude, this Civ is so crazy.
This is the Civ I wanted the new tier for.
Yeah, you're just fucking dumb and wrong. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
so
no grassland is insane. To be fair,
is it just no?
It does.
It has no bias.
It used to do Cuba.
It has no.
The only thing that changed was the bias.
Okay, so it's worse than it used to be.
No,
cool.
No, it's better.
What?
I mean, it's definitely better. Grassland bias is terrible.
It's actually okay on India.
Oh my
I'm not convinced that it's good. I'm not convinced that grassland bias is good, but saying that this Civ is like playable now.
No,
dude, there's no grassland bias is crazy.
I'm going to play this Civ in Tourney if I get it, like 100%.
What? Okay, here's my other question for you. Are you going to elephant someone, or do you think this is just a good sim Civ?
This is just an insanely good sim Civ. You play Honor, you play Lib. I think playing Tall is a complete fucking bait. And then I
agree.
Given where Order's at, you don't need Sistine. Your culture is going to be insane. And then you have Noise, which is just built in for you. No one ever contests that. You have all the culture you need to push Order 6 super easily. And then... and it's not even about the culture for Order 6. It's the lack of needing any other happy policies. Like I was 200 pop and I didn't take a single Order happy policy. Like that's fucking insane.
Right. I mean, you're gonna need to not take. You're gonna need to not take the happy policy because you're not gonna get a free policy from Order.
Oh my god, dude. No, you're just wrong. You're just fucking wrong.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of buy it. I think it's playable.
No, I think it's so good. It's so good. I only played it one game. I've played every other iteration of the Civ. I played on terrible grassland starts. I've always said if the grassland got fixed, the Civ would be insane. I got a plains coconut start, and I had no room. And I played Honor, and it was like probably one of the. It was like one of the best games I've like had. It was like 160 pop by like turn 100. It was fucking insane.
I do think the Civ is insane in the late game. You just gotta get there, and getting there is not that easy.
I think it got so much easier with this change.
You've convinced me. I'll put it in D tier.
Okay.
Also, Noise is
you guys are so stupid. Like it's crazy.
The most recent FFA I played, I got same turn down Noise. It's definitely contested.
Oh my god. Okay. This is going in.
I
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'll be with you. I support the B.
Israel.
God, this Civ is not good.
It's so bad.
It just doesn't do anything.
So bad.
It's
No, what do you
here.
mean?
It's not bad.
It's fine on COG.
I want to
It
put
gets
this on F.
agriculture.
Yeah.
It's fine on GOG.
No,
It
has
has culture from
pastures.
pastures.
Yeah,
You know
it has
what's
culture from
funny?
pastures.
Look, you know what's funny? Ad messaged me. He's like, if you had to redo your Civ tier list, where would you put Vatican? I said, probably right next to Lith.
It's Vatican's actually okay because of the bug, unless that got fixed.
It got
It got
nerfed.
Oh, it got fixed. It got fixed.
Oh, got fixed.
so-
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, it's terrible.
oof.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
it got an extra food on
I
holy
hate,
side.
I hate things. I hate fixing things that aren't broken or like aren't strong and make the Civ worse because of thematic reasons or because like it wasn't supposed to be like that, so we're gonna change it. I'm like, well, the Civ still sucks. So like, I don't know, like this is kind of stupid. Like the same thing with the Kilwa change, like removing that bug that was clearly not so oppressive that it had to be picked every game seemed very wrong. But
He also said he wouldn't remove that thing.
well, he did.
So,
And it
yeah.
was actually my fault.
This
I don't
is-
know. We can put
this
in
is a
bottom
tier
of D,
Civ.
but
Yeah.
I feel like this is like the same level as Greece for me. But
I mean,
This Civ is definitely better
It's
than
better than
Arabia,
Greece for
I
sure.
say.
Because pasture culture is
culture-
actually a benefit.
yeah, that's
pasture culture is better than any of the D tier
The
civs.
NC is actually good.
No,
It
No,
is.
it's
all right. We're not spending
We're not
more than
doing this.
1 minute on
I still
fucking
think it's
Greece.
D tier.
All right, Italy.
it's a good Civ.
Hidden terrible land bias.
It's so true.
That is true.
Actually so
That's
true.
true.
Fox, weren't
And
you
it's
just
actually
saying
far and
Craftsman
away the
is
biggest
good?
issue. It's
What?
far and away the biggest issue with the Civ.
Yeah, it really is.
No, grassland bias is terrible, except maybe it's okay in India, was my point.
No, but Italy doesn't have a bias.
It has no bias except bad
I'm-
land.
It says it has bad land bias.
Like, the fact that we all agree on this proves
Every
that
fucking
somehow
Italy
it's-
game I've ever had has had dog shit land. The one time it's been played in tourney finals, Amhos got put on the fucking coast. Like, every single Italy game I've ever seen is still insane and has dog shit. Like, it has
Yeah.
to be good. It has to be insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
it's a
Civ is
ton of
nuts.
it's a ton of free GA. It's a ton of free culture. The Basilica is actually a pretty insane building.
Oh,
like
for sure.
when you get it up.
I mean,
like
it's
this is
it's
this
disgusting.
is an insane Civ with terrible land.
Yeah.
Like if this Civ actually got good land, it would easily be like an A tier Civ. I
Oh,
mean, it probably is, but like the land is so bad every time.
It's crazy. All right. So we're gonna talk about Japan, and I don't want you to mention what you're gonna mention, Hawks. Okay. What do you guys think
Now
of
I'm
Japan?
scared. Am I gonna
Good.
mention it? It's a very good coastal Civ. It's very defensive. It's a pretty good building, though it's weird because it only gives bonuses to land units.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
what does the dojo actually do?
Yeah, it gives 10% combat strength to land units.
Dude,
Science.
what the
Well,
fuck?
and two
Like,
science.
why?
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
But it has 2 science, guys.
It's a 10% combat bonus to all of your units on land.
On land.
Yeah,
Thank you, Google.
and not the air ones either.
Well, that
Only the land.
sucks. I think the samurai.
That's still really good.
The samurai is low key pretty good if you are
The samurai is insane.
if you're like you can like one shot cross. I have one shot crossbows with samurais.
It's also a general making machine. Because when you slam with a melee unit in your own territory with a great general promotion, that's just like 20 general points right there. It's not 20. Actually, it is 20 on Great Generals 2. On Great Generals 1, it's 15 Great General points per slam, which is nuts.
T-Mac
That's-
upgraded like 15 arties into me once, and I upgraded 10 samurais into rifles and made them not want to play the game.
Oh, and they come with an extra promo, so you can do
You
funny
get double
stuff
cover
like taking.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. The
or
double cover
siege
is
if you
so
feel really
insane.
funny.
Oh my god.
Anyway, this Civ is really good for tournament for a lot of reasons,
yeah.
right? Like it has God of the Sea like protection, right? You lose God of the Sea, you can still finish trad, right? It's really nice.
You don't even want God of the Sea.
Yeah, you don't really want it.
Yeah, sure. But the point being, you have good trad culture built into the Civ, which is huge on the coast because in tournament you always see double coastal trad, or like not always, but like it's very common, right? So getting to finish trad pretty easily is nice, and then also having a good defensive unit is really nice. So I think it's A tier probably.
You put it. The combat bonus on the unique ability is sort of hard to figure out. It appears to sometimes not do anything, and sometimes it appears to do nothing, but then the game lies to you. So it's kind of hard to figure out.
Be mentioned.
Oh my god! I knew he said it, and then
thing?
dude, I just. All right.
Is it the thing? I did say the thing.
You did say the thing.
It's a combat bonus Civ with sim bonuses. Really.
Where do you want to put it?
Like,
it's like Aztec-ish, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I actually like that.
I'm down for
the Aztecs of the coast.
I was gonna put it top of B, but if you want Aztec,
I think it's A.
I wanted an S.
Okay.
I think this is the third best coastal Civ on this list.
I agree.
I could see it in A actually. Yeah.
All right. Marina made a really good point today, so maybe Marina starts with Jerusalem.
Okay, sure. So Jerusalem is Civ, which people for some reason don't ban, and that means that this Civ is easily going to be the most impactful Civ of this tourney, unless people start getting wiser, because this Civ is disgusting. This Civ is one of the best Civs in the game easily, and it also gets to get played, unlike some of the other ones. So
last time I made the tier list, I think this was in third of all of the Civs.
Yep. No, yes. I know, but it doesn't get banned.
True. I think in this condensed list, though, it's going to get banned.
I don't know. I really don't know
about that. There are so many Civs here that people insta-ban that Jerusalem's gonna slip through.
I think this is the best Civ we've ranked so far.
Yeah,
I agree.
think it's I actually think it's the best Civ.
I think like just think ahead or look at what we ban or what we have so far. People are going to ban Chile, 100%. People are going to ban Huns, 100%. Maya is here. Macedonia is here. A lot of people hate playing against Spain, myself included. Mughals, you haven't caught to yet, is really fucking stupid. If you're playing Coast, you might want to ban Oman. You might want to ban Philippines. Like a lot of the time, Jerusalem just doesn't come to mind as like, oh, this Civ is so oppressive and it feels awful to play against. Even though like a lot of the bonuses it has just make it that way. So I don't know. I agree with Morena. I think it's gonna get.
I don't think it's oppressive. I think it's just really strong.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, this is like better than Ethiopia in most of the ways that Ethiopia is good, and I think Ethiopia is incredibly strong. Like, it's free Pantheon. It's often on turn like 8. And it also has like this courthouse, which means you kind of just have
20 yields.
No issue flipping cities basically at any point in the game.
Yep.
It's really strong.
No gold maintenance is actually insane. Like
+4 gold.
It's unreal how crazy of an impact that is. No gold maintenance on a courthouse. Like that fixes all of honor gold problems. Like full stop.
Yep.
But anyway. Okay. Camar.
Camar is one of my favorite civs. This civ is really fun. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about Camar, right, is it basically just adds an extra building that you're allowed to build, which gives you like a ton more food. And if you think about civs in the game, there are very few civs that there are very few buildings in the game that give you food. And all the buildings in the game that give you food, you build extremely fast, right? Granary, aqueduct, watermill. Like these are the best buildings in the game.
Or they're
grocers.
Or a hospital.
Yeah, or a hospital. But those come so late.
Yeah, exactly.
The point of so Camar like gives you an extra building that is like quite strong, and then it's also very synergistic with piety because you get 4 of them for free, and it's also an incredibly good trad civ because you have the build queue to build the gardens, and then it also has an insane unit. Like the unit is so scary, and you can kind of just go to it like after unis even, and it's still scary, right? Like the ability of this civ to threaten like a crossbow timing, but then also just post uni trash like on a tradition situation. Like it's a very scary civ that also can then just sit around. And I think that's like a really strong like space to be in, because like you don't want a civ. Like this part of the issue with England, for example, it's like, yeah, they have ship of the line, and that's really scary. But then you're just gonna follow them straight to nav every time, and then you have to fight like 15 boats against 15 boats. On Camar, you can just like opportunistically build these units and kill someone if you need to, or not, because it has so much built-in scaling into the civ.
They also get some slight early game tempo because they actually start with the building in their cap.
Yep.
So get some
this is one
tiny
of the
bits of extra food.
types of UBs that I absolutely love. It's like the type of building that you want to build, but like don't because because your name is Knights or something, or like you just don't want to like build the garden, or like it's just like a building that slips through the cracks oftentimes. But then this makes
I see your point.
So compelling to build, so your game just feels better because the building that you've been pushing off for that like one tile stable that you built is now actually giving you demos, so it feels like it's impacting you rather than I don't need the garden yet, I'll spawn my first 2 scientists or something. But like this makes it feel so good. Also, like for what it's worth, I love this civ on Liberty and then taking like a full garden religion, because like I guess Romania comes to mind, but there's not a lot of civs that care about those beliefs. Like they're usually like the last picked. So oftentimes you don't have to prioritize a religion that much, and you just get these for free, and it synergizes so well. So
also getting a garden in every city on Liberty is like a non-trivial amount of scaling.
Yeah, 100%.
With all the hype around it, it's not a purple civ. Like it does not give any purple.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of this civ, but I agree with everything you've said, which might sound weird.
Look, I'm saying this. I think it's probably B.
It's probably B, but I'll pick it like it's A.
Yeah, top of B. Crossbows are so relevant in tournament games, and the fact that it shits on the crossbow timing is so good.
This doesn't exactly defend crossbows though, because you're still gonna die to a crossbow timing. This doesn't like automatically defend it.
Yeah, I mean you need to get to your crossbows.
Unlike the next civ,
catapults aren't as good as combos, for example.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
You also
I just realized, dude, this has feared elephant. Yeah. Like that's crazy. I didn't.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That's true. You can't pre-build, but you can upgrade.
Yeah.
And you can upgrade after you unlock the units.
Okay. So I said some stuff about Lith that I stand by, that this is like probably one of the best defensive civs in the game. Like a 40 hammer pike is actually crazy. But it's still like the worst civ in the game. So
I mean, if you attack the civ in medieval, you're going here.
Why are you attacking that civ in medieval?
I mean, I was gonna kill Miota when he was playing Lithuania at crossbows. That's all I'm gonna say. But then he made the whole.
This civ is like the anti-Greece. This civ has so many weaknesses, but it is so appealing to pick. Unlike Greece, which is a civ with no weaknesses, but it's just no reason to ever pick.
I will say one thing about Lithuania, though. It's probably the best nuke civ in the game.
Just mind control your neighbor to give them.
Yo, I've always said my dream is to like. This is back when you could spy bug, but it was to like, play Golden Horde, kill a Lithuania cap, spy bug, and build like nukes. Like you could like 1-turn nukes with that shit, like consistently. Like it actually seems kind of
probably generate like 8 million science out of that city too.
Oh my god, yeah, it'd be fucking crazy. Yeah, that's like been one of my dreams, play Golden Horde in that sense. Okay, so Macedonia no longer gets the Hitittites at horseback.
Anyone played it?
Nope,
it's been banned every
Mace is
People
dead.
keep banning it every
Long
game.
live the mace.
Now, here's the thing. I talked about this with Ashwin for way too long when we were going over the patch notes. The Hititite, no surprise here, is still ridiculous. And it's actually even better for late game. Like, if you guys remember, I don't know how many of you guys actually played late game Mace. Probably not many, because the game usually would end before that. But it actually was a really weird civ to use, because you oftentimes, like if you upgraded the general, you'd lose the general effect. So what that caused is you weren't able to counter Citadel easily because it could just get one shot by anything. Yeah. Now, these things are disgusting. like actually disgusting. Like I was thinking about this with Ashwin, but like there's got to be some world where like, you know, your mace, you war someone in classical and then continue into fucking medieval and go crossbows or whatever. You kill like 1 or 2 people or something. And then you've got like 3 or 4 generals. And then you Oxford fucking radio. And then you've got these land ships that are even better than normal land ships. Like it just seems crazy. But yeah, I mean this shit's actually broken. Like it's so insane.
There is one problem with the general. Don't lose them.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. I think I haven't tried the Civ yet, but like I don't know how it works.
Another thing.
Like if the icon switches.
There's another thing, yeah. There's another thing about the Civ, which is that the Great General gets more starting experience that later into the game you get.
Yeah.
Which means that in the info era, these units get to pick like you can have with Alhambra, you can have 3 land promos.
You can't.
You can have Blitz.
You can faith.
Oh no! Right? But if you faith by them,
oh my god! I didn't even think about that. That's so insane.
They can have like.
Of course, they're
general. They can have 3 land promos, Blitz, and an anti-armor promo.
And heavy
or
charge.
double charge.
Yeah, that's so broken.
Oh yeah, and then, it's also the thing that this is now a heavy charge unit the entire game.
I cannot wait to be in a lobby with Ad or something who's playing fucking Cog, and then you just inherit Cog as Mace now. Like that just seems like the fucking dream.
Yeah. I mean,
the team also like lobby has to team you at that point. I think.
Yeah.
Like this is also just still an insane just honor sim civ. Like I agree that the general stuff is interesting, but if you still look at just like the UA, right? Like getting a food, a culture, and a gold on barracks, like allows you to just play like 6 or 7 city honor.
It's
don't forget God of War got quote unquote nerfed, guys. It's got a food on it now instead of 2 hammers.
Well, so what's crazy about that nerf is like I make the argument that a lot of times when I'm picking honor, it's on like coffee starts because I get coffee all the time. On those starts specifically, God of War changes a buff. Like I want the food. Like I don't really care about the hammers that much. Like the extra food is actually really important. So
it's also, you know, I was mentioning how there were very few civs here with happy bonuses. This is one of the few civs in the game that get 2 happiness per city, which is also just bonkers, insane. Yeah. Just besides the other sim benefits. Like this is better Burma. Like
it's better India.
Okay.
An extra advantage of this Civ is you
Don't get too crazy.
You're so stupid, Knights.
You always have culture from kills, gold from kills, and science from kills because you're
It's like
always
2?
honor, and it's good for your game.
Yep.
Isn't it just 1 happy per city?
No,
Yeah,
it's
no,
on
You get
armories as well.
armories.
Oh my Lanta.
The Civ is still S tier.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
this
it's
is still an
S
S tier Civ.
100%.
Yeah, it's the
It's
question
probably-
that doesn't go.
it's nerf
ahead
compared
of
to
it.
before,
The
but-
Civ, the change, like you can boil it down to what the change does is it removes the completely free early kill, but it turns it from like a slightly kind of awkward late game Civ into a really strong late game Civ,
Yeah.
which is kind of scary.
I mean, it was a
Bordering
nerf, but-
broken, I would say.
It was a nerf because getting a free early kill is insane.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you can
it
still
doesn't do
take a
that as well.
Hetyroi from Liberty and
Okay.
Oh no! Oh
and
no!
Terracotta it.
Please no!
I didn't even think about that.
Oh no!
That's so troll.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
All right.
I mean, on Lithuania, you take a free Krivis, right? So good.
My
You can't
Yes.
Terracotta it though.
Maya's
My-
one of those Civs that's weaker in tourney, I think, than like
That's
in,
what?
in the normal FFA.
Maya's what in tourney?
It's weaker in tourney.
I
compared to
agree
a
with
normal
that.
FFA.
I actually agree with that.
And this
So
Civ
it's
will
like the
nerf.
second best Civ in the game instead of the best Civ, we think, maybe?
Is the nerf doesn't do much if you're piety.
Yep.
I guess it makes it more piety forcing because it's now
Yeah.
Which is a lot worse for tournament, actually.
yeah, but weren't you always playing piety?
It is
on the
still
Civ
my
anyway?
Yeah, you'll always play Piety on the Civ IMO.
I don't know. I loved
but-
it
Yep.
on Trad.
Say this
I
is bottom of S.
Can
Almost.
you like you can't always play piety though? Imagine you spawn next to Jerusalem.
The thing is,
Then you play
if I'm
3
gonna
city
pick,
piety.
like, if I'm going to be building these pyramids anyways, then Piety gives me the hammers to build them. So
Yeah, you still
what,
go
I'm
piety.
gonna play Trad and not build my pyramids.
You just go piety and don't go philo, probably.
That actually
I've
seems
honestly
reasonable.
thought about if on Maya you ever go Piety 0 and then go whatever other tree you want to play. It's bad. I don't think it's good. But like you should always build these.
You can only conceivably do that with honor, maybe, but
Yeah.
or you could go lib 2 piety 0. Maybe that's fine.
It is a
Yeah,
very funny archer Civ.
You obviously can never do it on Trad. But I considered it on Honor specifically if you like Archer. Like I think it's kind of an interesting idea, but I think it's definitely still wrong.
Where do you put
The
it?
Civ is like it's
Low
S
S
tier.
tier.
It's disgustingly broken.
I want to put it in A. I don't believe in it.
I kind of think that of all the civs in the whole
Definitely
game,
possible.
this is like the largest target on your back type civ. Maybe Portugal, but like this has to be like top 3.
Yeah, I mean this is,
I like
this is
Brazil
like an
one.
S tier civ that I don't want to play.
Brazil is a
really.
huge target as well.
Yeah.
I think Brazil might be a bigger target, which speaks to how bad that Civ
I don't
is.
think it's a target. I think it's just like, oh look, this guy's having a terrible
Here.
game.
Might as well
Well,
kill him.
But if you
Exactly.
don't have a terrible game, that's even worse.
Well,
Because then
Maya,
you're
your
Brazil
game is
with a
always
good
gonna be
game.
insane, and that's why they're going to be attacking you.
Yeah, no, I know. So
But like
Anyway.
in tourney on Maya, you can just go like Apo crossbows every time and then be like honor second. And
What
then
if they
like end up
combo
on
you?
like sure, there's always a risk, but that could happen on any civ.
no, but like if I know my neighbor's Apo because I see him building a fucking GL, like I'm gonna be more inclined if I'm named Koopa to go boop boop boop. Bye bye.
No, like, I already used to do this with Maya, where if I saw Maya as my neighbor, I'd click honor and I'd go kill him.
I mean, that's literally what's happened to me every time I played the Civ with Yao. He like clicks lib, and then I know he's gonna settle right next to me, and then just slam a fucking terracotta in my face. It's happened at least twice.
Yeah, this
So,
gal fat guy.
It just happens. All right, I think this is fine. All right, Mongolia, I think might be better than Huns now.
They're gonna get perma-banned just because of New Order.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've played the civ. It just has infinite scaling because of order. like getting 7 horse tiles in your 7 city piety empire, even like you don't. And then on top of it, it's an insane honor civ, and honor is really nice. Like honor archers is really nice going into order, because it's a lot of tempo, so your game will be fast, and then you do get order, and then you get all these
People's Army
horses, and then you get people's. It's so synergistic right now. I think it's S tier, but
I do too. I think it's better than Huns. Like I'd do this, probably, maybe.
It comes so late. Is it really that broken?
I mean, Mongolia is just a really consistent civ. Like I've always made this argument that Mongolia is like Mongolia and Babylon are the best honor civs in the game. And then if you don't play honor, you still get really good scaling because you'll get chivalry and you'll get like extra horse tiles, and like the food and stuff from the horses, which is really good. And
if you don't play honor, you're a blank civ until chivalry, though, right?
Yeah.
True?
Yeah.
But Armenia, like that's the Armenia argument, right?
Yep.
And this kind of is Armenia.
Technically, the ability helps you to steal workers because your units are less likely to
If you
die.
do compare this to Armenia, like they're about the similar level of bonus, right? But you don't have to go all the way to astronomy and build an observatory.
I think Mongolia is a lot better than Armenia.
I agree.
Armenia has incredibly broken land bias, though.
This
has plains bias. Plains bias is really good.
Yeah.
Not as good as Armenia bias.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, look, I mean, you see the late game with this civ. Tourney, you're likely to go late game. Like, it's just insane.
For me,
like, I agree with Jacob 100%. It will never get picked because it will always be banned.
Yeah.
Also,
I feel like this civ is slightly too slow to be S tier, but I can see it.
The thing is, it doesn't matter if it's too slow. Like, this civ, like it has such good unit efficiency with the Keshik that, let's say you're honor.
That is true.
And you're able just to farm people. Like it doesn't matter if you're late to the tech. It doesn't even matter if they prepare, because you only have to build like 10 of these fucking units and you'll just cycle forever. And then eventually they'll get whittled down, or unless their sims like substantially better than you, and you can just build shit behind it. It's crazy. I just posted a game where I did this. This was before the order buff. Like if that game was with order buff, like dude, like it would be fucking crazy. I was also thinking, like, imagine playing like lib on this civ and then doing like some bullshit terracotta stuff, right? Taking an early kill, having a fucking miserable time, but as soon as you get to chivalry, your game feels amazing. Like, because now you're on like fucking at least 10 cities. Now you're on 10 cities, 10 extra horses, all of them have extra food. Now we're cooking.
And you have chivalry. Might as well go kill someone else too.
There's another thing about Mongolia, which is worth remembering. It also means that you get circuses in every city.
It does not.
No, they don't.
Does it not?
No, you don't get circuses or stables from those horses.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So if you settle a city that doesn't have a stable, you can never build one either, which is a little bit painful.
Yep. I mean, that would be actually. I understand why it's like that, but all right. So Moors.
Incredible civ. Absolutely choose through your build queues. Has a actually kind of funny timing that you can really catch people off guard with, and the unit is reasonably strong. And their castle's broken. Like low A, high B to me.
I think high B is good.
IMO. I think the civ compares a lot with Aztecs, and I honestly think it compares kind of favorably.
I think the civ is like high A tier. I think the civ is insanely good.
I would pick the civ over Aztecs.
I would pick the civ on like Ethiopia, America level.
All right.
I think Aztec's unique ability is like a lot better than
that's why I would be hesitant to say I'd pick him more than Aztec.
The civ's unique ability is amazing too.
Yeah, but Aztec's a lot better.
Like the thing about Moors is that no matter what the state of your empire is when you hit medieval, you're able to then fix it and also build the castles in time to build factories in like every city, basically no matter what. And like then you have these like 3 base science cities, right? With that grow exponentially. Like the extra 10%, you get a free pagoda, right? And then like you're like it's just so much base science. It's actually insane.
You
like,
you
for
go
late
these
game
before
scale.
unis.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. Not unless you're like having
Also, it's not a
terrible game.
pagoda, dude. It's a fucking floating garden.
Oh yeah, it's better.
It's better than pagoda. Yeah, I mean, I just played a game where I GL'd Theo, so as the Civ. Morocco.
This is certainly a Civ.
It is certainly a Civ.
Is this F tier?
I
It's
think
F.
so.
It's fucking awful.
No, I
This
think
Civ
that-
has the best, like the best unit in the game. This unit is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, it beats landships. It beats landships.
Is anyone gonna say with a straight face that this is better than Israel? I don't think it's close.
The unique ability is very strong for tournament because you have tons of money and tons of culture. Suddenly,
The UA does
And
give you a
terrible
lot, too.
demos.
yeah, but
Okay.
This Civ got to not spawn in a shitty desert and got to be in the medieval era from the start of the game, it would probably be like the best Civ in the game. But sadly, none of those things are true.
I think this
medieval era.
I think the Civ
I'd
is
be
like
happy about that too.
like remove desert bias, and I think the Civ is like a low B high C.
Yeah, but you can't really do that because so many things
what?
about the Civ relies on being on desert.
Someone told me that they had a good UI. And
No.
then I just laughed.
I mean,
And that was
if
lost.
if it was a construction era improvement, it would be great.
I
If it
think
was
There's a
classical
debate
era.
about whether or not this is better than Brazil.
I mean, I would pick at least Brazil. Is
I would
something
pick Brazil
where
over
you
this.
I would pick
die.
Brazil. I would pick Brazil.
Like Brazil has some
Yeah, I
good
mean,
if you don't die.
but at least we can like discuss it, you know. Now, considering it in like B tier,
I mean, it's not as egregious as the Hungary take, but it's up there.
I agree. This Civ is one tier lower than Arabia.
Who wants to take Mughals?
Mughal broken Civ. S tier.
Mughals is the best Civ in the game if you can convince someone to give you a religion, basically.
I am going to make a case that this Civ needs to be unranked because it depends so heavily on meta and whether people will give you religions. Like, it's a terrible Civ without religions.
My whole point, if there's a Mughal player, I am playing Pilgrimage 100% of the time.
Yeah, but that's something that's going to come down to meta. If everyone does that, this is a broken Civ.
Yep.
If no one does that, if people will refuse to give the Mughal player a religion, it's a bad Civ. I
don't even think that's true.
Civ should be unranked for now.
No, I don't think that's true. I think even without the religion stuff, the Civ is like high C.
Yeah, I mean that's probably true, but like it's S+ tier if people give it a rel.
Here's a question, and I don't know if anyone's actually tested this. What happens if you kill Mughals, but you leave them with the AI with one city? Do you still get the bonus?
I would
because
think
then killing Mughals would be really good.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Have fun,
but it's
killing
only
cats.
good for the person who. It's only good for the person who gave them the rel. So somehow you have to both give them a rel and then kill them to get something out of it. Or
kill them and spread to the corpse.
The Civ is unkillable after like turn 50.
Yeah, I mean you'd have to kill them before then.
With the
or
5
getting
instead of 10 city strength, like it'll make a difference.
Yeah, that's true. Then it's only like Normandy or whatever that Civ's called.
Yeah,
that is Normandy indeed.
Whatever it's called. That's my thing, dude. If I had to list every Civ, I'd probably forget Normandy of them all.
Man, Normandy just needs some cute bonus, like Greece.
Anyway,
All right. Anyway,
The reason this Civ is completely insane is because it gets so much science. Like you make like double science.
And
it feels
culture
like.
and gold.
Yeah,
dude, to me, it's the building. It's the caravanserai. It's like
the building is very, very good too, but it's nowhere near as good as the
two
UI.
gold in addition to the 2 base gold on a caravanserai. It's 4 gold, 3 culture on a single building. Hello.
That's very strong.
It's a crazy building. It's a crazy building.
Yeah, it's almost like an Odeon.
Better than
But it's not really, not really gold, right?
Kuba is
Because
like, I feel like there's always a drone like everywhere. Like everywhere I go, there's just someone saying dumb shit, and it's just so
good
tilted.
rage bait right there.
What were you saying, Luca?
interesting. It's not actually 4 gold though, right? Because you're paying unit maintenance most of the time that you're not honor on the Civ.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
On
And
your
you-
strat, you're not paying
Scales
maintenance.
up to, 2-3 gold sometimes.
Here's an idea. What if we took Greece and Normandy and just made them one Civ?
I think it would be
That would be
like a
pretty
pretty
good.
B tier Civ. Like honestly,
Hey, at least it would be interesting.
I know it's true. Okay, Nubia. I mean, I love this Civ, but I don't know where it would go. Probably B, maybe low A. I don't know.
See,
You put it C. man.
Yeah.
This Civ is just like one of the most overrated Civs in the game. People say it's so good that it starts the free scout. I don't know. The sim bonuses are kind of weak on the Civ. The war bonuses aren't that good.
It's
It's
Okay,
not D tier.
you are
'cause the
wrong.
D tier Civs suck.
No,
but
you are wrong.
You're wrong.
You are wrong. Nope, you're wrong. The war bonuses are
which one am I
insane.
wrong about?
The war bonuses are insane, especially for tourney.
Have you ever
But-
accidentally put a unit in open terrain against a Nubian artillery? Okay, the unit
Have you
is
ever,
not there
no,
anymore.
dude? This Civ is so insane. They make machine guns good.
with patriotic war?
No, just in general.
my God.
Ooh.
Just in general.
No, but like you have 3 move machine guns and 3 move artillery.
Yeah, it's
With
crazy.
Bolivia.
Move in your
Have
own
you not-
land.
This Civ is a desert bias Civ. I think that's the Achilles heel of
That's
this
the
Civ.
problem with this.
Sometimes
Yeah,
the
but it gets a
game
free
is just
scout.
off.
No, you get a free
That's
scout. So
true.
you can go kill someone with the free scout.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. All right, Hawks. Where do
It's
you
a
put
lot
it?
of
If it's
tempo.
overrated, where do you put it?
C.
Well, it sounds like we agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god.
I like B.
Okay, some people talk about the Civ like it's S tier.
I know.
Or
Miota
maybe
does.
not S tier,
Miota
but
does.
A
No,
tier.
Miota
People
literally
talk about
does.
this like it's A tier.
He's
Miota's a mark.
I think B's fine. It's definitely better than Celts, for example.
I agree
No.
with that 100%. Yep. All right. Oman.
Garbage.
This is
Civ
a
doesn't
great
do
turn
anything.
Civ.
This is
I
like
think
this
here.
is I think the second best coastal tourney.
Civ is
This
this
is
Civ
like-
So
is
why is this Civ good?
The
Gives you
Civ
Primo tourney
absolutely
Civ.
blows, but it's really good in tournament.
Because
That's
you click
so
honor,
true.
so you scale infinity. You farm every single camp on the map, and you fill out every single policy you need, and it's amazing.
Why do you
just
have to
also
be
the-
Oman to do that?
Because Oman
mean, they also
gets
get-
extra
they get-
bonuses to farming camps, and the
They
bag was
instantly
insane.
win. Yeah,
You just run around with a bunch of baglas and your game is shit, but it doesn't matter because nobody wants to kill you because you have a bunch of baglas.
Exactly.
in your camp.
Exactly. It's so obnoxious, and you can never get Galeas because you have these baglas for whatever that's worth. If the guy spawns too close to you, you just bagla him, and it's actually a play.
Bagless are also like pretty good off of honor if you don't have an honor start.
Yeah. No, I mean that honestly, if I didn't even have an honor start, I'd still build like a couple or like maybe 4, and then I'd get a religion that way.
Way better than a shrine.
Yeah.
it's worth mentioning though. The unique bullying is actually kind of busted because airlifting is kind of busted.
Yeah, I mean, airlifting as a mechanic is just so obscene.
Especially on coast.
Especially on coast,
Yeah.
especially in tourney. Like I don't know. I think
It also has
crazy.
It also has the strongest coastal combat bonus.
Actually, yo, Gao made a really good point. Arabia is a D tier civ, but everyone's still gonna ban it. That's so true. There's so many fucking people that ban Arabia and NQ. It's a terrible civ, but whatever.
This is the reason why you'll be dying to fucking Jerusalem on turn 90. It's because people banned Arabia.
Yeah. No, exactly.
It's vanilla days stuff, honestly.
No, exactly. That's exactly what it is. But
with all that said, I still don't think Oman is that good.
I mean, I think I would personally pick it over Japan, but I could understand not doing so. So I'm happy to put it in B, but I cannot put it below that because it's better than pretty much everything else.
The Civ got picked a lot last tournament, but it had like a lot of decent placings, but not a lot of wins.
I mean, if there is a player that I don't want on the coast in particular in my game, and I have Oman in my draft, I'm super happy.
If Mali is in my game, I'm banning Oman.
Well, Mali's going to be the one on Oman.
What do you mean?
Oh, you said you're banning it.
I'm banning it. Yeah, I'm banning it. Yeah. Okay, Palmyra. I love how they just buff this civ. Like, I understand, like, thematic, but, like, why?
This is Hawks' favorite civ, right?
It used to be, yeah. This used to be... I used to love the civ back when... there's a lot more fresh water than there used to be, but it still makes your land so incredibly consistent. You always have water mills. Like, this is a Liberty civ, right? You can just force Liberty. You always have water mills. You always have gardens, which is kind of, like... I value that less, but... you always have a bunch of freshwater farms in your first ring. You can also change your settle structure to settle like cities with more first ring hills. Like force unlocks a lot more because you don't have to worry about settling on a river. It's pretty one-dimensional in terms of the policy tree that you want to play. Like it's pretty mediocre.
6 city trad.
I don't know. I don't even know if I agree with that.
5 city trad.
I think it's a good trad civ too.
It's a fine trad civ, yeah. But I think Liberty on the civ is just so good that you might pick Liberty most of the time. I mean, I still think this is like a high B civ in my opinion, maybe A. It's a civ I like to play, but probably not. It's not as good as the S tier civs or a lot of the high A tiers.
So, Palmyra is, funnily enough, one of the probably the only civ that actually has some use for its desert bias, because desert bias tends to have, for some reason, a lot of lakes on top of having a lot of oases, and the unique building actually makes those good tiles.
This is desert without the avoid wetland stuff, so.
Allegedly, those biases are the same. I don't know if that's true. Someone told me that was the Miota, I think, told me they were the same.
I would put this above Armenia.
How does this civ compare to Khmer, though?
But see, I'd rather play like Camar or France or Colombia compared to Palmyra.
I agree completely.
Like this is like mid.
And then maybe we need to move Armenia down.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm down as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, if you want to move Armenia down, just roll some Armenia spawns.
Oh my god, this is fucking like.
Have you been spreading this?
This is not what everyone has experienced. It's just you.
He doesn't even fucking play. Like what the fuck?
Roll some Armenia spawns from 2.5 years
ago. He like just started single player and streaming, and it's like, look at how good these Armenia spawns are, knights. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Austria.
Dude,
and then I rolled an Austria game and I got fucking coffee.
Austria's not the same.
Don't shit talk Austria. All right.
It's true.
Philippines.
It's not the same.
This is like my favorite civ. S tier easy.
Is it S or is it high A?
This is the best coastal civ. This is the best coastal civ.
Where do you put it?
I think it's
like
that's coastal
better than Chile.
I think
so. It's not for tourney, no.
Chile.
I've played it a few times.
Actually, maybe it is.
Maybe not. I don't know the theoretical concepts of tourney as well as you, so I'll defer to you. But from a sim perspective, this civ is so much more flexible than
Oh, for
basically
sure.
every other
Yeah.
coastal civ because like it has like a couple crazy things it can do. Like obviously if you're playing trad, you can go for an expand settler, settle and settler, right? Like this is reasonable. And a lot of times on the coast that's really good because one of your coastal trad expands wants to be 4 tiles further down the coast from your first expand, right? Like on inland trad, like expand settlers aren't good because you want to do one in each direction, right? But on coast, you only have 2 directions to stay on the coast. The other thing is this civ is awesome for doing lib because those first 2 cities come down and are so much more productive, like crushing workers out, which is all you need on coastal lib. Like one of the big issues with coastal lib is you never have enough early workers because you're building settlers out of your cap and you want to go like granary cargo in your first city. But because you get like 2 extra population that early, like coastal lib is so much better on this civ than basically every other civ. And then the unit is fucking obscene. The unit is basically a free kill whenever you get there. Like the thing eats calves for breakfast. And it can slam land ships. Like it's actually disgusting.
And cities.
I've come down recently on the unit personally, but I think
Me too.
I think the zoo is ridiculous, and
The zoo is
Especially
also
with order getting buffed.
like it
zoo
doesn't make
promos
sense.
on order.
Do you
The
remember
zoo is
when I don't know if Pops
better
was
than
here,
most coastals.
but I remember like I got into an argument with Eep that we needed to nerf the zoo, and he was like, "No," and I'm like, "Are you fucking stupid?" And it was just this big back and forth because it used to be like 50% hammers.
I mean,
it gives 15 XP, right?
Yeah,
Just to
Yeah.
anything.
Yes.
anything.
Triple promos on order.
Yeah. The
Gets triple promos on order.
The
Yeah,
Civ
I mean,
used to require.
That's really good.
I mean, the zoo used to require temples. It used to be so much worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then, and that's why it was 50% hammers, and then
Now
temple
it
requirement got
requires
removed.
nothing. It doesn't even require colosseums.
Well, yeah,
Is it
because it
cheaper than
used to
regular
require a
temple?
temple, so it's not like.
Oh yeah, because that makes a lot of sense, right?
I don't know. No, it's not cheaper than a normal zoo. It used to be, but kind of.
Oh, no, it
Rightfully
is.
so.
I'm pretty sure it's cheaper. It's cheaper than.
I don't know. We can do this. I'm fine with this. I don't particularly mind. I think if I got Philippines or Chile, I mean, it's impossible to get them both in the same draft because we're only going to do one coastal pick. But like, let's say you could. I genuinely don't know what I'd pick, so I think it's fair. Polynesia, I think the change is super cool. Like, I'm such a big fan of this change. He like did such a good job with this. But
what's the change?
You can build them on everything and they'll improve it, including luxes, including strats, including resources. It's really cool.
Like you build it on a stone and you can still build a stoneworks. It's a godsend.
Yeah.
But there is an issue with this civ. It's still not a mine, a pasture, or whatever.
Of course, I know. And the civ obviously still sucks, but I think the change is really cool. And I think the fact that you can't radar is such a big problem. Like, it's a huge problem. So
No, I think
Not
you're
really.
no. It's so
You can
easy
still
to
explore.
scout your coastline on the Civ that
I
it's
don't
not a
know,
problem
man.
at
I
all.
like
sure, you might
but
miss one outlying island, but it's not that big of a deal.
I guess so. Maybe I'm overblowing it. I've played it a couple times. And
This Civ gets a
feels
few
funky.
extra early ruins, which can be pretty good sometimes.
I don't know about a few.
Okay,
yeah.
the
Well,
Civ is worse than
2,
both D
I
tier
would
coastal
say.
Civs by a lot.
Yeah, it's F.
This is definitely an F tier.
No, this.
I mean,
I don't think this is an
can't-
F tier Civ at all.
Can't you
There's
do
also-
tourism with it?
Not
You think
really.
the Civ is the same tier as Carthage or England?
Yeah, I think the Civ. I think I would pick the Civ over
This
England
Civ
for sure.
this Civ is
Oh.
literally the same as Brazil. This is Brazil on coast.
Yeah, it is.
Why
It is.
would
I wouldn't have put Brazil in F either, but
Brazil would be a better Civ on the coast. So.
No, the Civ gets 2/3 of Imagi. The
Yeah.
Moai
What?
gets a combat bonus. Don't your units have like 10% combat bonus within 2 tiles of a Moai or something
Yep.
like
Yeah.
that?
it does?
That's correct.
Yeah, it's a combat bonus.
Wait, is that only land units?
Probably.
All.
No,
but
honestly,
It's
it's probably
probably
like
land
what
units.
Probably just
Could be all.
yeah. Let's be real.
I just look.
The
I think the Civ is
Moors.
cool. I think it's probably one of the most unexplored Civs in terms of like what it could do. But every time I've
It is
tried it,
theoretically the best.
exactly.
theoretically
Theoretically,
the
it's the best Civ in
coastal.
the game. But I don't know.
If
Maybe-
you
Well,
really
no, I
wanna
wouldn't go that far.
If you really
If
want to
the-
ruin someone's game, you can with this.
Yeah.
That's true. This
You build a
glass push
trireme
is
and
crazy.
then they don't have a game. No, just build one trireme and then the other coastal player doesn't have a game anymore.
Yeah. They need GLH. They have to build GLH games. I don't know. I think putting it anywhere except right next to Brazil seems wrong.
Sure, go for it. If you feel like it. Like it's also late game culture can be pretty good, like like
Oh no, for sure.
you don't need
Absolutely.
you
But
don't need to ruin all your tiles immediately
it's
by
just like
building
the
mobile
most
zones.
please forget me Civ ever.
Yeah. How about you crossbow the guy who's trying to forget you? Just swim them over.
Sounds very difficult.
It's a little suspicious. Okay. Coming up towards the end here, Russia.
The Civ got nuked.
Yep,
What's-
50% worse.
What's the nerfs?
Only
No hammers
50%?
on horses, right?
Yeah, but you
No
can
hammers on
now
horses.
instantly
Well, it-
improve all strats.
It does one turn your iron.
You get one culture on barracks now as well.
And double alu, which is pretty cool. And double coal.
They used to always have that, right?
No. It was
No.
horse, iron, and uranium.
What the fuck?
The Civ is just bad now, right? Like C
It's
tier.
not
Bad.
I don't think
No.
that's
It's
true
like-
at all.
still good.
I think it's still
It's
good.
not below A tier for sure.
Yeah.
Either low A or B, maybe.
It's like high B, low A, I think.
I
It's
agree
gonna
with
get
that.
permabanned.
It's
I
still got
feel.
Cossacks, man.
Yeah,
The
and
Civ is gonna
it's
be
still-
permabanned.
It's still got hammers.
It
on
also
iron.
still gets a 5 hammer iron that improves in one turn. Like,
Yeah.
that is
Imagine if-
a lot of hammers.
Yeah, imagine if you roll more than one iron.
Like if you think
I
about
can't
it, but
imagine.
you lose early production, but you gain like one culture per city later. That's not terrible.
Well, no, you
Well, so
I
you
mean,
have-
go ahead.
You have 2.5. You have 2.5 to 3 times as many horses as iron, right? On average, if I had to
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Say more, actually.
No, obviously it's a
Does
big
it-
nerf, like
Maybe
of
more.
course, but I think the Civ's
Doesn't
still
it have
good.
tundra bios?
It does.
Like there's iron in tundra.
That
It's
is
not
true.
that bad.
Iron likes tundra.
I don't think tundra
Tundra
bias
likes
is a
iron.
thing on this Civ though. Like I don't. I've played Russia a good amount of times, and I don't think I've ever been in the tundra.
Tundra bias
I
is
mean,
kind of fake.
Tundra is.
I gotta step off. Good night, guys.
See, bro.
Right.
Okay. Talking about Civs that are going to sneak by bans. Let's talk about Sue. The most
for
banned
Sue.
Civ in the past like 2 tourneys, I think. I don't know. After Lucas went on that like 7 games as Sue in 1 tourney run, I think everyone just started banning it. But
Yes.
S tier Civ.
Yeah, just S.
yeah.
I think it's
This is the
overrated.
best unique improvement.
Yep.
Easily.
Spain.
Damn, Cuba got
All
denied.
right, sorry. I didn't. Kuba, what were you saying?
I was gonna say that Sue is super overrated because you can lower roll the land,
Yeah.
and then you don't get to play a Civ, and it feels really bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
think-
low roll that often though.
I feel like I've never low rolled on
I've
Sue.
low rolled in a tourney game as a Civ, so and I got teamed.
This is not top of S for sure. It's definitely bottom, I would say, with the low roll potential.
I could see high A actually because of the low roll potential.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
it's S, but
I don't know. I think everyone's kind of right. Like,
It's
Civ is so
infamous
insane.
enough to stay in S, but not good enough to confidently not be in A.
Yeah, Civ is insane.
Okay, Spain.
I think Spain's better than Japan. Is that a hot take?
No,
It's not that hot. It's just they're the exact opposite type of Civ where Spain is extremely high roll and Japan is extremely consistent.
Yeah, you get the extremely consistent bonus of being able to buy your tiles because you get gold from natural wonders.
An extra.
Assuming you found
assuming
the
you
natural
find
wonder.
any.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you almost always at least find one or two. Like it's quite significant. Even when you don't get natural wonder, this isn't like a blank Civ at all.
I played a game in the tournament as Spain where I found my first wonder in turn 65 or something.
That usually doesn't happen though.
I guess the problem with Spain in tourney is that it's like a very obvious bonus that when you hit, you might just get teamed, and it's not like one of those bonuses that like hidden scaling that helps you later on.
People actually attack Spain sometimes when they have
something
wonders.
like a Philippine Zoo is like a really nice bonus that might not get you teamed, but Spain's UA definitely will.
Or like Japanese dojo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So where do you put it?
I think it's like low A. It's like similar to Japan.
Yeah.
I want to put it like next to France.
I could see it in B.
I think it's gonna get banned a lot.
This is a Civ where if you're a weaker player, you just snap pick the Civ.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, maybe.
UAE. They got a slight buff on their Kasami Raider. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot have a bias and be a coastal bias Civ, so they do not get desert bias.
Are you telling me Norway doesn't have desert bias?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. UAE.
Civ is criminally underrated.
Is it?
Or it's just criminally bad and you're wrong.
I think it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad.
The unique building is actually very strong.
The unique building is really good.
I think I did end up playing it, right? In the last
You played
tournament.
it. You won a game on it last tourney.
Yeah.
Did you build a Burj?
No, playing Liberty.
Wow.
No, I was putting a bunch of units in the water, and like if you have a bunch of standing army, then like the money is really handy. Like it is a fair amount of gold return that you get from the UA.
And that's the whole bonus.
I mean, that's definitely the best part of the Civ.
I don't know. The consistency of King's Days is huge.
Yeah.
Have you? I mean, I was watching Rowboat yesterday, right? And his game looked good, but he didn't have a King's Day the entire time. The whole time I was watching.
Did he try to get them?
I don't know. I wasn't watching that closely, but I just know for a fact, like his pop would have been at least like 3 to 4 higher in his cap if he had a King's Day. By the time he got to industrial, like it matters a lot.
Yeah, don't you need to do something like build a wonder for that? I heard this is not very good at doing that.
I don't know. I feel like
you just play it like Austria, 3-city trad.
That does
I
not
don't know. I think
very
this is
exciting.
pretty bad.
I think this is pretty bad.
I mean,
it's better than England.
I think it's
not better than England.
I don't think it's better than England.
England clears the Civ.
All right. Do you want to talk about Tibet Knights?
The Civ is really good, man. Like, you can pretty consistently just be perma GA for the entire game after medieval era, with or without Chichen Itza, because every profit you generate is 8 turns of GA, 12 with Chichen Itza, and
it bulbs for 8.
Yes, it bulbs for 8 turns of GA by default.
Fuck?
Or it might be 7, but I think
why
it's 8.
wouldn't it bulb for 6?
Because it's way more Chad than a normal artist.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, you're generating a lot of these. Like, it incentivizes you to, or it makes your unique improvement like actually workable because Faith is a good yield for the Civ. the unique ability is straight up just very strong. Like you get 2/5 of Apo for free by researching trauma, and then even more as the game goes on. Like I'm just after Lux text on this Civ, I'm just clicking on trauma and poetry, and it makes your cap just so strong.
If I have a strong city, I'm just throwing in a GL as the Civ. Just GL drama.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that if you're guaranteed to get GL, if you're like checking writing, but if not, then you just click on trauma and your game's going to be really good. I think the Civ is above average.
I think I don't think I've played the Civ a single time.
I like mostly agree with Knights. Like the Civ just like also free Pantheon and like a lot of culture scaling. It's like a pretty nice Civ. Like it's not gonna blow the world away by any means, but like I think it's right in that like Nubia area.
It's kind of like Italy, but you have to do so much more work for it because you have to like build the
like in Italy you have to build a fucking museum, man. This Civ you just generate faith and you get a perma GA.
I'd rather build a museum than generate faith, man.
That's
man.
Great.
He has you there, bud.
Actually based. Okay, no, so I actually like this. I didn't think about it until you mentioned that, but like this is an invertent faith sync as lib, which doesn't exist otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually kind of like that. It's a cool way.
Italy also doesn't get half an Apo in the cap, which is a pretty big deal.
The UA is very, very strong.
This is a good Pi D2 Civ. The rare Civ that goes like, lib into Pi D2.
That's doable, yeah.
It's
great on lib,
what
it's great on
reformation do
tradition.
you want?
I mean, you can just pick swords. You can still pick like
even indulgences is fine.
Yeah, lay indulgences is not that exciting, but it's still a
all right,
good
Knights.
policy.
You play it more than probably anyone here. So what do you rank?
I think it's a B tier Civ.
Right. I think it was interesting. I saw a couple people banning it, like just in NQ games.
What?
So, yeah, it's pretty.
So
I was pretty taken aback. And I mean, like, I don't know.
Did they forget it was changed from like Lekmod v17 or something?
No, I don't think so.
I do wonder why someone would ban Tibet. Like, what's the actual reasoning?
I think it's just like there's a ton of really good sim bonuses, like Knight's kind of alluding to, and it's I don't know, it's pretty consistent. Probably
every game I've played on the Civ is really strong.
I want to play
half,
it. So
half the bonuses this Civ has are completely relevant.
Are completely what?
The half of this Civ's bonuses are completely irrelevant.
Why?
You're talking about Tunisia,
That's not
right?
even true. I guess if you're talking about like
true. The
Lama's ability to found cities.
Prophet can found cities, can spread an extra time, and all those things are completely useless.
Yeah. Okay, Tunisia, whatever. I don't know how to say it. I love this Civ. I think it's so good, but the castle thing is terrible. So if you just completely ignore the castle, the Civ is great. I had a game.
How good is
like? How's it terrible? I mean, it's not great, but like it's fine, isn't it? It's very easy to build.
So
gives faith.
It's easy to build, but it comes at a bad time because you want to be going frigs.
That's definitely true.
It's a frigate Civ, right?
It's I mean, the unit is ridiculous. I mean, it's just like, I don't think you guys played back then, but like Gao definitely knows, Gooba knows, but like, I don't know, these old privateer shit was just not fun to play against. And this spawns in that 50% HP rather than like a quarter. It's just like,
no, it always spawned.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
It's just like one of the most like swingy frigate attacks. And frigate attacks, as you guys know, is all about momentum. And this just like creates momentum, especially when you combine it with Arsenal of Venice at the same time. You go frigs, engineer that shit, pop these guys out, and they just take over the whole game. It's hard to find any coastal units anymore that feels as oppressive as this unit. Like maybe
It feels
defenders,
so-
maybe, but this feels insane.
It-
And then I love the direction that this UA went. Like I don't think the UA synergizes at all with the unit, which is fine because again, it's kind of like a similar thing where it creates flexibility like Ethiopia. I think a lot of people didn't consider when this came out that you just didn't have to build cargoes. You could just build caravans and send them to your own coastals. And that itself is just the Portugal. That's like the Portugal change. Right.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
like
they're
this
so
just
much
gets
cheaper.
the Portugal cheap. Like, yeah, this just gets Portugal sim bonus effectively. And then it also gets the flexibility to send them inland. So I had a game recently where I played the Civ. I had a Petra expand inland. Normally, you don't really consider building Petra in an expand, but I got it on like 48 or something like that, or like early 50s, because the city was like 10 pop building Petra because it had a cargo. It's crazy. So instead of just having like, and I think that's like such an important thing where oftentimes if you settle inland cities as coastals, they're just like building all your workers for you and not really doing anything. Like you might throw up a Mazo in there and not really care if you lose it. I mean, right? Like there's just that dynamic because you're often like teching to you don't have water mills oftentimes because you're going straight to
Colossus.
Yeah, to Colossus. So like there's a weird build queue lull. You don't have libraries either. So you're literally just like pumping workers. In this case, this builds all of your cargoes. So it's like the first city you settle because it's so close oftentimes. It builds you all your caravans, send it to your cap, send it to your expand, send one back to the inland, and it just feels amazing. So it opens up a lot of like build queue time that you wouldn't think existed otherwise. So it plays very differently, and I think it's super flexible. I think I'd probably pick this Civ over Japan. Maybe not. I think it's just like the kind of game I'm trying to play. I think Japan's probably like more consistent, but you know, this Civ with a good inland, which isn't terribly uncommon, is actually really, really strong. So I'm a big fan, but
I wanted to touch on the units still, because since you guys haven't really played in the privateer days, it is so much nonsense when you try to shoot with your unit and it suddenly turns into their unit. And suddenly all of your army is sucked.
Wait! I don't know who told me this. I think it was Ashwin, but apparently, like, there's a bug where, like, if you take a unit that's next to their city, it could capture the city because it'll spawn inside.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
So,
that's how the game works. Yeah,
it's pretty stupid. But no, I mean, Ku was right. Like, I think it's just crazy. Like, it's so insane. Good Civ.
there's also some other merits. Like you talked about how bad the building was, but if you ignore how bad it is for frigate timing, it's actually after frigate timing,
it's pretty good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine. The
the
faith is
GA
kind of useless, but
Well, the faith can make you get more flexible in your religion. Is my thinking.
maybe I don't know.
Building
Building you'll
castles or
build.
something.
Yeah.
Well, it costs 50 hammers. Like it's
No, I know. It's kind of it's good for
Noish,
Noish. Yep, exactly. It's a good Civ.
Cost 100 hammers.
If you guys haven't tried this, by the way, like I would highly recommend trying it. I'll put it at the top of the beat.
Hammers.
But Turkey.
Not good.
The Civ sucks.
Yep.
Arviz will pick it.
Good. Hope he does.
This is
The UU is legit pretty insane, but
Wait, no.
I still think the Civ is probably like D or F tier.
Isn't the UU like a Vietnam UU but worse?
It's very similar,
It has a 50% attack bonus, right?
but
That's crazy, actually.
yeah, you can pre-build a
It's a
shit ton
landship.
of them, and then
has 3 movement. Yeah, I mean it's basically a land ship, but not a land ship.
and they come before land ships.
Yeah.
I
they
mean,
can't
what are
cycle.
you implying that you're gonna like? You're gonna do
Ooh,
like
the
commerce
turkey
or
time.
something, and then just like, I like, what do you?
No, you can do
That
a
would be
timing attack
sick.
on someone with these units, and they're kind of sick.
What? How are you gonna do a timing with a unit that can't cycle?
Good point.
The same way you do a timing with the
Philippines.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
not
it
that good.
that good?
All right, I know Luca's not here, but Luca, Jacob's the Philippine defender.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that good. The gorilla is like an obscene, like maybe it is that good. I've never played with the turkey unit, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
look, I didn't believe in the gorilla, and then I fucking used it, and it just ate everything alive. Like
Yeah.
it
For all
just
we know, the
it just
the
one
turkey
shots all
unit-
these units. It does like
For all we
80,
know, the
80
turkey-
to a cav.
For all we know, the turkey unit has spear throw and heavy charge, and we wouldn't even know.
I've seen Arvius use this unit, and it was crazy. I used this unit once, and it was not bad.
Also, upgrades for free.
So we didn't do New Zealand. Or I'm fine to put this in like top of F maybe.
Yeah.
Probably F
Sure.
tier. Yeah.
All right, glad we all agree. We
Well,
didn't do New Zealand.
No, I
Uh,
want to say something though.
okay.
Whenever you see a tourism game and you see how many great works and stuff you end up with, the yield on the turkey stuff.
This
It's
Civ
actually,
is a good tourism Civ.
yeah, it's actually
It's a great
a
tourism
good
Civ.
amount of science and stuff. It's just that that's not like the thing you want to be doing most of the time.
One science and one production from Great Works. I don't think that's good. If it
Well, it
was,
adds up.
it could be no. He should make this 3 science 3 production.
Then the Civ
That
would
might
be
be kind of
crazy.
the Civ
Really?
would be
It wouldn't even be crazy.
It wouldn't be
That's
crazy,
the
you
thing.
fucking morons. That like I was pitching this for fucking Weavy. Make a
Just
wonder
play the Civ in
that gives
Term.
all Great Works 30 hammers and just see what happens.
Why?
And no one
Yeah,
would
that
do
would
it.
be- That'd be a lot.
In skirmish, it gives 12 hammers from Great Works.
Yeah, you just go OCT Parthenon. It's glorious.
I mean,
So
wouldn't
dumb.
that also be 3 science, 3 production on?
No, I mean I
infinity?
think it's specifically for Weavy though. Like it was fun to think about because it's like, do you sacrifice GAing your Liberty player to make a fucking 30 hammer Great Work? Like I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, but that would be 3 science and 3
mean-
production on.
I know, but
amphitheaters.
again, that was a hyperbolic example. I'm just saying, like I think
Okay.
if it was 3
I
production,
think-
3 science, like I think that would actually be something to think about. Right now, it's not unless you're playing tourism. It's just like a
It
little
would be
bonus.
almost. It would be like a Congo tier hammer infusion into your empire if it was 3 hammers, 3 science on amphies.
No, I'm
Well,
not saying on Amphies. No, I'm saying just on Great Works.
Oh, separately.
Just on Great Works.
On
Okay,
Great Works,
okay.
yeah.
Sure. So then with aesthetics, a great work is 6 science, which is pretty good.
I mean, again, it's not amazing.
Perfect.
It's fine. Okay, New Zealand. I've
Come
said
down on this Civ
a lot of stuff about the Civ already, so I don't want to like repeat myself. But I think this is insane. It's so strong. The Ironclad nerf is pretty big, but
This is a Civ I think should be bad, but it's really, really strong.
I've come down on this Civ a lot recently. Like, I just think a lot of other coastal Civs have very strong bonuses as well. That yes,
Yeah.
the Civ gets a lot of tempo, but that's also like basically all it gets because the infantry is whatever. The Ironclad is good, but it's very hard to kill people with it now, or just with
Yeah, I
Ironclads
think
in
it's
general.
actually a very big deal. The defender is no longer as scary.
yeah,
It's still
Defender
scary.
used-
It's still scary
It is very
versus
scary.
GLH and Explo, but it's no longer like, oh, this guy's just gonna kill me. GG.
Yeah.
It is a defender after all, not an offender.
It's good. Yeah. I mean, the Civ still wins games though.
it's
Yeah,
still
I
really
think it's
good.
an overrated Civ.
I mean, again, I think
Compared to other coastal
problem-
bonuses.
the main problem with the Civ is that it's complete RNG which one you get. If it was truly random and it was equal distribution, I think it'd be better on average, but no, probably not. But if you get the faith or if you get faith or like even science sometimes, like it just doesn't feel very good. Whereas if you get culture or gold, like it's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
We don't have a coastal and sea yet.
I always get culture on the Civ after opening trad.
I mean,
what's
that's
up with the randomness?
That's good.
What's up with the
though.
randomness on the Civ? Like, it's not random.
It's not random.
I can't believe
It
that.
picks one, and then it gives you like 80% of your meetings as that one.
But why? Like, I don't understand.
I've talked to Eve about it.
Must just wrong. Something's just coded incorrectly, right?
Again, if you get culture, you're fucking chilling. You could have a super fast lib2 timing, or you could just have a really insane trad game. So I don't know. I think the Civ's awesome, but I've also come down on it recently. So I think it probably belongs in like low B, but yeah, I don't know.
It's worse than the A tiers, better
about
than the D
we-
tiers, somewhere in there.
How about
I've never played it.
we put it and Oman in C tier? Is that a crime?
I don't know.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think if New Zealand was in a different list, I think it'd probably be in B or like maybe low A or something like that. But this list is pretty insane. So, okay, Ukraine.
Hawks.
Super underrated Civ. You get so much free food in the early game on tiles you want to be working anyway. You get gold from city connections, which on certain builds can help you buy Lux tiles. You get plenty of late game gold from the Mazo effect. This is a really strong Civ. I think it's like, I mean, I say really strong, like high B tier maybe. It's underrated in my opinion.
I don't think the Civ is underrated. It was super high picked last
Ergo
tourney.
fucking rolled someone in finals last time with Tachankas. That person had like twice his hammers, which is kind of cool.
I don't really like the unit. I think the unit actually sucks, but the rest of the Civ is good in my opinion.
I think the unit's good if you can get there really fast.
Yeah, he didn't get there fast, but he still rolled his target.
I mean, if the opponent can't do much about it, right?
It's a fast unit, so if they are not prepared, they don't have any
it's
time
like
to react.
It's like the unit from the other Civ, Moors, the Grenadian
yeah.
Cavalry. Yeah.
You need
It's like
units to defend this. Like in a way, like with any ranged unit push, if you don't have many units at all, you're just gonna struggle. But if you spam units, you can kind of defend this, like regardless of tech.
I don't think much of the sim bonuses because sometimes you just don't have the tiles, and then it sucks.
The Civ has gold on city connections. Okay, this is a B tier Civ. Yeah.
It's so boring though.
True.
I think that's why it's underrated. Like it's.
I know I'm one of the people underrating it. I think this is like C.
I think it's Kelts tier, yeah.
Yeah, I put this high B.
Vietnam. No gloss in here to skew it.
I feel like
despise
it's so
this Civ.
underwhelming.
Viet Congs
my-
are pretty good.
This and Germany are my least favorite Civs in the game.
D tier is generous.
man,
for the Civ.
This Civ is.
God,
This Civ can be so good on the right
Glasson's never
start.
gonna forgive
I
you.
think this is a C tier Civ. I don't think it's D tier.
I agree.
Sometimes the Civ is fucking Jerusalem, and the other
Yeah.
times it's Brazil.
Yeah, exactly.
Well put.
Exactly. All right, so let's meet in the middle. It's about the middle. Venice. This has got to
Venice
be
is
the
bad, but it's not as bad as people say it is.
I think it's no. What
Like-
I think it's got to be worse than Carthage.
I think it's worse
better
than
than
Polynesia.
England.
It is better than England.
Okay, but it's worse than Carthage.
Yeah.
I mean, I
This
might
is
agree
the-
with that, but
this
then
is
we
the
have an issue.
Guys, it's
This-
worse than Polynesia, no?
Well,
No.
it is the best Civ against Polynesia.
Okay.
Right. Wait, does this do anything?
No.
It has
It can't
a-
pillage your cargoes. it's a good gold Civ, in all fairness.
It gets
It's
a
a
free
very-
cargo on the East India and a
I
free
thought-
cargo compass.
Yeah, and it gets
You also
extra
don't need
like 15.
all your markets to build the East India,
Yeah, it's also extra 15% on the East India.
and it's on currency, I
Yeah.
believe.
Which
The
is
unit
still
sucks.
really far away because
The
it's
thought
unit
that
is
you-
actually terrible.
With the new
Yeah,
coastline,
the unit's terrible.
with the
This
new
is just like a
coastline, it's
trad commerce
actually
forced
unplayable.
civ, and it generates a lot more gold than most other coastals do doing that.
Yeah, but that's
No.
just
Except-
worse Portugal.
Yes,
except for
That's
you're not
true.
finishing
Portugal's like an
those.
S tier civ, right?
it's
No,
like
I know,
Portugal.
but like I just don't understand the point of it existing.
It's like Portugal without the now.
Fair.
I would say.
It's still better than
And
England, though.
It's a lot worse than Portugal without a now.
This
Hey, at least then it has something going for it. I'm just
All
trying to
right,
be nice.
you go. The most played Civ in the last 3 years, bar none.
Hey, I'm
we
trying.
put this like C tier in the last list, right?
Dude, I think
This is
with-
not a C tier.
I think
What were you smoking?
I think you can play aesthetic second on wide a lot more now. That's all I'm gonna say.
What are you implying?
I'm
you
just
can build
saying, like, you
museums.
could justify
Building a museum.
building your stuff as this Civ. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's,
Are we clicking order on this Civ?
we're clicking
No,
order on
sure.
every Civ, which is kind of the issue
Well-
right now. But yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
think it's
order is like the
You get-
order buff is a nerf for this.
Hey,
Civ.
That's true.
No, this Civ doesn't the Civ get 2 order policies?
Yeah.
Oh, it does get an extra policy. I mean, it still gets one.
Is it free
but-
now? Is the
This
free
is a-
policy?
Oh wait,
is
shit.
it
Actually,
free now?
wait. Can we, Marina? Can you test that? Can you check if this policy is free? Because it used to not be.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. You
That-
can keep going. It's gonna be a little.
I mean, look, I don't know. I'd probably pick Yugo over every F tier Civ.
Maybe.
Probably fair.
I think
but-
this Civ is actually worse than Greece, but it is much more appealing to.
I might pick Brazil over the Civ because Brazil has a win condition.
I'd click it over Israel.
This civ has a win condition.
I would
right?
also click it over Israel.
I've heard some takes that this is a like A or S tier Civ.
That's Miota.
Who's
No,
that?
you
Who's
can't
that?
listen
Who
to
do
Miota.
you talk
cannot
to?
listen to Miota, dude. He's like the biggest rage baiter that's unironically not kidding. Like, it's so annoying.
It's not Miota.
Fox, you have to cite your sources.
No, my sources shall remain anonymous.
You can't just keep
I
saying
think it's bad, though.
people.
I think it's bad.
So you're the one rage baiting.
It's
Hawks.
always Solix. It's always Solix. That's the answer.
No, it's not Solix.
It's a bad Civ. I'd put it in like.
It's not Solix. Solix has been messaging me like all the time about different Civs. So, and he hasn't asked about Yugo.
Yeah, Solix.
Because he already asked
Solix
Cox.
sends a lot of messages about Arabia. That's the one.
I think this belongs between like Arabia and Byzantium.
I don't know. This Civ is probably sure.
This is a
sounds fine.
cruel world. If Yugo gets to be above Greece, I swear, one day, man.
Marina, you gotta
It's
play.
just
You gotta
Greece.
play some multiplayer and then prove how good Arabia. Or you
Fucking
gotta
play
You gotta win
Greece.
tourney with Greece.
play how good Greece is.
Play a game with Greece. Show us how good it is.
It gets a free oracle, man.
What?
Can't be that bad.
Oh, Yugo.
Yugo gets
You're-
a free one.
Yeah.
It's
Supposedly.
like Greece does not
Which
do
sounds
that.
Yugo is the worst
God.
Civ you can have absolutely insane games on. Good point, Galfat.
What?
No, I actually, that makes sense.
Greece can.
Gal, explain yourself.
can,
You're unmuted now.
Tough.
You can't be
Damn.
heard in one of your videos.
God damn. What? Gal's made many appearances. All
It
right.
would be a violation of his contract.
Zimbabwe. I love this Civ so much.
It's got a hill bias.
It's hill bias. The warriors are like slightly
Oh, it's
more
S tier
expensive
then,
than
right?
scouts.
I think this is an A tier Civ. I I think this is
What?
I think this is a really good Civ.
I do too. It's so
Nice.
this
Do you
is
want to talk
next.
about? Do you want to talk about farms on this Civ? Making a farm with your original warrior.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have to. It's the bonus of the Civ. You have to do the funny thing.
You have to do the funny thing. You must do the funny thing.
I've made a farm. Like if my warrior spawns on a wheat, I'm making that farm.
Like it's about as good as a pop ruin. It's actually worse, but
Yeah, but you
Oh,
can make a farm and then still go scouting.
I have bad news for the Yugo believers. The policy is not free.
All right. Wait. We need to
it's
report.
here.
No. It's supposed to be. I reported this to Eep over a fucking year ago.
I mean, it's either that or it's the free order, the free ideology policy isn't free. But I'm pretty sure
we know
it's
that
free.
that one is free. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I agree. Like Jacob, I feel like you were against putting it in A.
I think it's pretty mid.
I think the Civ is overrated.
It's like a fine trad Civ and quite poor at basically everything else.
Yeah,
it's good
like,
honor.
Production in the capital
It's
is nice and
definitely
all,
good
but
in
like,
honor, dude.
Yeah, it's good on honor.
why? Because you build the warriors and you might get like
You
what
get
is
2
the
extra
damage?
free warriors too. And you're actually building military units out of capital as honor, like you're building archers and catapults. So you
Yeah,
get
you
production
have
bonus towards that.
extra production on your Temple of Artemis units.
I mean, it gives you production towards buildings and units. If you're not building units, you're building buildings.
Well, you're
Like,
building.
It's
you're
not
building archer-
uniquely good.
You don't get production bonus towards like workers or settlers, but you
Towards
do towards
settlers, sure.
archers.
if this,
I mean, I guess it's
this-
fine, but like, it's definitely not better than like, I don't know, Palmyra, Camar, Colombia. Like all these civs are more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree
Okay.
with
That's a good point.
fair enough.
It's like
I
low
don't know.
B, high C for me.
This is one of, I think this is one of Lucas' favorite Civs.
I think it's comparable to like Nubia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Definitely
use the
better than Nubia.
Jerusalem argument on this Civ, where every game on Zimbabwe feels insane.
That's exactly right. Every
It's
game
the
I've
hill
ever played on
bias.
Zimbabwe has felt amazing.
It's
Every
just the
game I
hill
played on
bias.
Hungary is insane, Kuba.
Oh, maybe your games. Not mine.
How about we put it
Hawks
next to
what?
Armenia then, if it's the bias.
It's the hill bias.
Okay, yeah, put it next to Armenia.
No, don't put it above Tibet.
Unlucky.
No, it's worse than India.
How does
It's
Tibet
worse
not have?
than-
a
I'm
hill bias?
serious. You guys are so fucking wrong. It's amazing. You guys are so fucking wrong. It's
Okay, Ryan,
I'm
do
not
you
even
think
saying
India's-
you're wrong.
Right,
It's just
do you
the
think
most
India's a better Civ
hilarious
than
thing.
Burma?
And
is what?
it's the most hilarious thing in us everything.
Do you think India's a better Civ than Burma?
Yeah. 100%. It's not
No.
even close.
Interesting.
There's no way.
No, you guys are wrong.
Oh,
No, you're wrong.
That is hilarious.
No, you're just wrong. It's fine. Look, it's all good.
Oh, I wanted to ask: did Chile get changed, or did you guys put it there just because of the helicopter?
Helicopter.
It's because
It's
of the
not-
border growth.
It's
Because
not
of the.
only
It's because it gets so much gold in the early game. It's so good.
Kuba.
Okay.
Kuba, you're the combat bonus guy. This Civ has the best combat bonus, so that's why it's in S tier.
It does have 25%. That is true.
It's actually more than 25% because it's 25% penalty, which is
Yeah.
often better.
The condition never happens, so whatever.
If you're fighting within your borders, then it's pretty often going to happen.
Yeah. All right. We'll call it.